The lady hate me for nothing, as in she just decided to hate me for no just reason. Then at the end of the day, I begin to ask her, what is the reason why you hate me? He said, because I'm an Igbo person. Why do you hate me? Because I'm from an Igbo. So he said, yes, the mother told him that anybody from East doesn't mean anywhere to her. Then at the end of the day, when she began to know me, then she started realizing that, man, not everybody, or maybe because in any part of the country, uh, we have the same people in every part of the world, everywhere. They have the bad, they have the good. So I understand. So, but all I'm just saying to Nigeria that they should make sure that at the end of the day, we vote the right people, because the right people, religion is not going to change anything. If they like, they brought Tinubu 2, brought Shettima 3. It's not going to change, because when you get to the north, I've been there, they have so many Christians. Maybe they come to tell Nigerians that, okay, it's not going to work like that. The numbers in the north, when it comes to Christians, the north, they have so many Christians. So, and I think Tinubu have lost that result. I think that direction they are going have made them to lose the whole thing, because one, all the whole middle belt is going to lose. He's going to lose election there. So when you lose election from middle belt, then you go to northwest. All those people there, they are going to vote. Maybe they will share vote because it's already P2B have somebody from that place. Then you come to the east, you come to the south. People are going to vote. So at the end of the day, I think P2B and for me, I'm not even sleeping over it. I'm not even thinking about it, because I believe that at the end of the day, two of them are going to win the election. Whoever if the PDP merge, let them merge with APC. They're not going to do anything. So for me, it's just two people fighting for this position, which is P2B and Kwankwaso. For me, it's just P2B and Kwankwaso. When you talk about APC and PDP, they'll just keep fooling themselves while others are doing their work on the ground. At the end of the day, people will vote them out. So that is the little I have to say. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Collins. But I want to quickly ask you a question concerning the video I played of Mr. Yusuf Lasson saying that the APC government actually sent gunmen to his house to kill him.
Of course, it's true, because if you watch after the whole debate that happened
Debate.
on Channels television, so if you watch everything, I think the man did well for himself and for his party. So all those things, because they know that that man is going to pull a weight. So the only thing they can do is start maybe try to tackle him, try to attack him anywhere they have to, so that they can maybe to bring him maybe the spirit down. But at the end of the day, the young man is not even budging down. I think by tomorrow or next, the man will surprise people. I think that election in the even P2B, for what P2B and his team, they were surprised the kind of population people came out to receive them. So just imagine, this only happened just a few moments. Imagine when P2B will take like 8 months to campaign. You know what is going to happen? Just imagine, this is a few months. Imagine what is going to happen for 8 months. I think this is the best chance that anybody can ask for. That 8 months is the best thing that Nigeria NEC have ever done to the citizen of Nigeria, because I believe
Okay.
that 8 months is going to do a lot for the party. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Collins. We're going to wait for that. How that investigations will unfold, because Mr. Yusuf Hassan said he actually has proof and he has tendered all of his proof to the police. So I'm going to go straight to Madam Rita. Madam Rita, good evening to you. Are you ready for me, please?
Yes, Kachi. Good evening, good afternoon, everybody. All protocols observed. Mommy Diaspora, good evening, Mama. I think I started watching your show when I think Pa Adebanjo was speaking. And all I have to say about what he was saying is just facts and truth. Pa Adebanjo has been consistent, about the history about Nigerian politics. He has been consistent about the works of the oligarchs and the political elites. So, I mean, who has ears, let them hear. The man is speaking truth. He's in his 90s. He has nothing to lose. He has nothing to gain from anybody. So he's just saying it the way it is. So it's left for Nigerians to take it if they want Nigeria to be transformed. It's left for Nigerians to take what Pa Adebanjo is saying, and it's left for the conscience of the ruling class to take what Pa Adebanjo is saying, because presently they might be thinking, oh, we are enjoying, we are going to do what we are going to do because of their selfish reasons. But looking at the future in the next 10 or 20 years, all these men, all these political class, their children and their generations will be wallowing in shame. Some of them might not even be living in Nigeria. I mean, take a look at, the likes of Abacha, even Babangida's children. We all see, even if they come out face value, we all know that, wherever they go, they always feel like, somebody is want to stab them at the back. So this is what, they are creating, and they do not realize it yet. I think Aisha Buhari, she already seen what has happened to past presidents or the political class children. So that's why she decided to speak up, I think 2 years ago, about what was really going on. What she was doing, she was just saving her children's head. So let all of them be speaking right now. Their children are going to suffer it. That's it. This moment in time, any political leader who is not speaking the truth, your children are going to suffer it. Going forward, my fear is INEC. INEC. That's my fear. Because the ruling class, the political party, the APC, they are the ones who are controlling INEC. INEC is not independent. We all know that. That's just the only fear I have. I just pray that it won't be too bad, that it can cause chaos and everybody just gets mad and Nigeria becomes like turkey. We just pray, because we do not want war. War is ugly and painful. When they always talk about Muslim ticket, oh, it's not a big deal, blah blah blah. We all know that the ruling class, this political if I find it hard to call them leaders. I think I'm better to call them thieves, political thieves. They usually use religion and ethnicity to get into government, and they understand a typical Nigerian. They know how to romance their conscience. They know how to romance their gullibility, and they've been using it all the time. And when they get to that position, they just drop it like it's hot. They just drop them, because these same guys who thought, oh, this person is a Muslim, oh, this person is a Christian, you don't want them to go. But at the end of the day, their kids are schooling in Paris, their kids are schooling in the US, their kids are schooling in the UK, their kids are schooling in London, in fact, Spain, even Dubai. Many of them are children in Dubai. So it's left for Nigerians to listen to Pa Adebanjo. I'm particularly worried about the northern people, because I think when you talk about people who are very gullible, I think the northerners, the ordinary northerner, who is very, very subservient to their imams or subservient to their king, they not really understand what is really going on in the country and how it affects them. Those are the people that are the electorate. Those are the people that have the numbers. And those are the ones that I am particularly worried about, because take it or leave it. Let us not just be ignorant to say, oh, it's Peter Obi all the way. Definitely, it's Peter the Rock Obi all the way. But, what would bring Peter Obi, the process, the electoral process that would bring Peter Obi to Aso Rock, is faulty, and it is compromised. So that is just my worry. Now, I'm just going to talk about Adam Oshiomhole and I'm done. Adam Oshiomhole, I was just laughing when he was speaking. And the reason why I was laughing is because I could see from the body language and from what he was speaking, Adam Oshiomhole did not even believe in what he was saying. He couldn't even look directly at the camera. He was like, he's a man that was just talking based on what the prompter is just telling him. He was just talking and blabbing, and most of his words were repetitive, from all the things he has been saying in the past. Speaking, I think he was speaking as an APC man, number one, and he was speaking as one of the stooges of the man at Bordelon. I think that's where he was coming from. And I picked almost every single word that he said. First of all, he said, we need courage. Oh, yes, Adam Oshiomhole, we need courage. We need courage to break the rules. Break the rules. We cannot do business as usual. He said we should do business unusual. Definitely, with the obedient, we're going to do the business unusual, and we're going to use all the courage that we got to take the likes of you and the other oligarchs out of Aso Rock and out of the system, and to change the system. And he said something, oh, we have this primordial sentiment in what Tinubu used to get, primordial sentiment of like, a Muslim ticket doesn't matter and all that stuff. That's a fallacy, for crying out loud. The so-called man at Bodilon, he used primordial sentiments to say Emilokon. Where did that Emilokon come from? He started giving us an epistle of how he brought this to power and that to power. You know, those are primordial sentiments. You're not telling us what you're going to do for Nigeria. So, Adams Oshiomhole, with all due respect, you go and enjoy your wife, and that's your beautiful wife and your grandchildren. It's like you are opening the cans of worm of insult, and I don't want to insult you. You know, those are, in fact, the whole process is even primordial coming from APC. So the second thing that I want to say is I am extremely sick and tired. I repeat, I am sick and tired of the likes of Adams Oshiomhole saying, oh, he can create jobs, oh, he can stop poverty and all that. For maybe before I was even born, every Nigerian politician, at least 95% of Nigerian politicians, they've been using such comments, and it's just like it's a comment they just throw in the air. Nobody tells us the roadmap of how you're going to, take up poverty, at least reduce poverty, at least, create more jobs. Nobody tells us the roadmap. And Peter the Rock Obi is the only one so far that has been telling us the roadmap of how he's going to change Nigeria. So I'm sick of hearing those T words. Rwanda. Rwanda is not Nigeria. In Rwanda, we have predominantly the Tutsis and the Hutus. In Nigeria, we have over 400 ethnic groups. Adams Oshiomhole, you know better. That's why I said he didn't even believe in the words he was saying. It's like you're actually talking to kids. You're talking to people who have a brain that has coconut water or something. It's like, what exactly are you saying, for Christ's sake, sir? What are you saying? Rwanda is not Nigeria, and there's nothing absolutely wrong in comparing Nigeria to world-class economy like the UK, like Canada, like the US, or even Dubai. There's nothing wrong. Why do they find it so difficult to even hear people compare such systems to Nigeria? What is really wrong? But it's very easy for them to transport their family, to transport their investments to this country who have some level of sanity in the system. And there's another thing he said, because I was speaking his words. He said about Shettima. He said, Shettima is not a stranger in government. I will reply him and say, Peter the Rock Obi is not a stranger in government. He said Shettima is well-read. Peter Obi is extremely well-read. He said Shettima is exposed. I will tell you that, sir, that Peter the Rock is extremely exposed. He said Shettima made his mark in Borno State. Oh my goodness. I will tell you, till date, Peter the Rock Obi made his mark in Anambra State, and he's still making his mark. And he said Shettima inherited a lot of nonsense from Borno. Oh my Lord. Okay, education. I'm just going to pick one institution now. Education. Peter Obi inherited bad administrative process in education from number 25 in the country to number 1. How can you beat that, sir? How can Shettima beat that? How can he beat that with all the Almajiris and the IDB camps and all that? How can he beat that? What did he do for the people in the IDB camps? These are the kind of things we should be counteracting when all these politicians come and make such statements. Counteract it with what we are seeing now. Counteract it and let them show us a roadmap of how they want to transform. We are sick and tired of empty statements. And Adams Oshiomhole said something. He said we should look at the antecedents of the Tinubu combination. I'm talking about the man at Bodilon and former governor Shettima. I call that combo Tinubu. And I'm not going to say it with all due respect, because it's actually Tinubu to the likes of intelligent Nigerians who want to transform Nigeria. He talks about the antecedent. If we talk about the antecedent of just the man at Bodilon alone, I think this program will not even be enough. So I'm not even going to go there. Everybody knows. Just to mention alpha beta alone, just that alpha beta alone is even painful to hear. It is painful to even notice the process that's going on, and even his antecedents of being a drug pusher. For crying out loud, Adam Oshiomhole, I know you did not even believing the words that you were saying, because you couldn't even look at the camera. And he said, the last thing he said, we should interrogate the background of this man. Oh my God. Like I said, Adams Oshiomhole, please just go home, enjoy your beautiful wife, your children, and your grandchildren. Do not give us the opportunity or give people the opportunity to insult you or disrespect you. You're enough to be my father. I would not disrespect you, but you are disturbing our intelligence. You are disturbing majority of sensible Nigerians intelligent by your comments. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much, Madam Rita. Let me quickly ask you a question before you go, please. You know, Tinubu made a statement and it said the Labour Party, we call the Labour Party a mushroom party. What do you think about that? Calling the Labour
First,
Party a mushroom party?
okay. First of all, this is politics, right? Politics. People are going to throw punches. It's expected. People are going to say, vile words. So far, I think the only person who has been playing a very decent politics is Peter the Rock Obi. He's the only one. I mean, calling that you are going to labor in vain or you are labor till death and all those kinds of things. I mean, Oshiomhole, I mean, he was in the Labour Party. He was representing the Labour Union in Nigeria. I mean, hearing those words, I'm sure it was very painful. But because he's subservient to the powers that be and, the Tinubu combination and his party, he's going to keep quiet. But I know, within behind closed doors, I think he would find that statement really insulting. So, this is politics. All of them, they're all scrambling. What is very common in all of these parties against Peter Obi is fear. It's fear. They're all afraid. And when somebody is scared, you throw all your all and all punches. You even create propaganda, lies. That's what they're all doing. They are doing it in the physical and the spiritual and in any other form. That's what they're all doing. So any of this, and I think Peter Obi understands it. So that's why when he responds, he responds in a very, Christ-like manner. Let me use that word, gently, because Christ is great. I don't want to, put Christ and Obi. Obi is just a man, just a man, that has that's inspiring a lot of people. But Peter Obi just responds because he understands the psychology of what is going on. They are all reacting due to fear. The man at Bodilon, Kwakwanso, Governor, former Governor Oshiomhole, the Mustafa, all of them, even Magnus Abe, just name it, all of them, they are all responding out of fear because when the light comes in, the darkness is going to run. So they are all scared that when this man, Peter the Rock, comes in, you understand, a lot of them are not going to be in Nigeria. That is the fact. So everybody's acting in fear. Even the northern elites, they're all acting in fear. So they are bringing in religious and ethnic sentiment. It's just fear, to put the fear in the people because they themselves are scared. That's just what it is. I'm not moved by any vile comments. I'm not moved at all. This is politics and they're playing it dirty, but we are going to counteract it.
Okay. Thank you very much, Madam Rita, for that. Thank you very much. I'm going to go straight to Mr. Machiavelli. Mr. Machiavelli, please. Good evening.
Good evening. This one is very strong. You see, Nigeria, let me say in French language. Good evening to everyone. Moi, je suis Machiavelli. In Nigeria, in the French language, we say, il y a beaucoup de problèmes au Nigeria. It's a very painful thing. Well, my fellow Nigerians, or my fellow citizens, or concerned citizens around the globe, I must give A1 to Madam Rita. Thank you so much for making this beautiful discussion a meaningful one. You spoke a lot, and to tell Nigerians, it is time for us to buckle our shoes. Now, the reason why I say il y a beaucoup de problèmes au Nigeria is because we have too many things that is wrong in the system. But gradually, most of us are actually getting the fact now. But I will borrow this from my great, quotes, Jordan Oakes. He said, political struggle is the most important thing that all of us can do as a citizen in a democracy. And that means that the old and the young to fight for the element kind of justice. That is what you are hearing from that man, the leader of the Afenifere. May God bless him. These are heroes who think that they are going to join you to make life easier for their fellow men and women. Nigerians, we don't understand what is going on. These are people who understand the system and they feel it's unjust. And they are telling you now, they're joining hands to say, it is time we leave this kind of nonsense rhetoric and vote the right people who has competence. So that we can move forward as a nation. so that we can enjoy the dividends of democracy, so that we can see our mothers being talked, our little brothers in, to not to have the fear of somebody knocking around their doors and say, it is time for you to go to hell. But Nigerians, we keep seeing ourselves just sit down and say, no, 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 we don't need it. I mean, these people are talking trash. We cannot do it. Look at these men coming out and say it is wrong. We need to work out. What is the roadmap? How do we get this country back? How do we make it work as a multicultural society? How do we make it work? Let everybody sit down and stop putting sentiment. This is somebody from the Yoruba side, and you know, people are going to say, oh, he's a Yoruba man. Why is it? No, because he believed that the fairness for Nigeria is bleeding right now. For us to have that sense of reconciliation is to make sure that these powers are being shared and make sure that everybody queue on that, so that our children can always have a better life. And he's even telling you that most of these people that he has seen, they cannot heal the Nigerian wounds right now. Because if we are still talking in 2022, people are always seeing the greenhouse gases, they are seeing electric cars moving, they are moving faster. Nigeria is still working in the analog days. Somebody is telling you that we are going to employ 50 million Nigerians and give them agbado and so that they can go and fight in the military. Look, is that kind of a policy? They are not bringing policies, just like what my sister just said. Nothing like a policy. They are actually telling you what they can do. Nigerians, what are you doing? We just give them agbado and give them this. You see, are these kind of leaders? You see that they are the future of tomorrow. That is what that guy, Afenifere, is telling you. To vote wise, let us use our senses here. And if you look at what the Labour Party, the gubernatorial candidate, is telling you, I feel pity, because he's actually telling you that he's not desperate, but he just wants to make Nigerian works. He told you, if go and watch that analysis, you are going to understand the pains and agony they put this guy through just for a better Nigeria, just for a better Nigerian. And some of us here, we are enjoying the dividends of democracy, and we don't even know what it is for people to labor to make sure that you have the right people in governance. He just wants to be, intimidation here and there, just because he just wants something better for his own nation. This is unfair, Nigerians. And to my former governor, one thing I must tell you guys is that people come here and they want to use a way to deceive you. They keep doing that because they believe Nigeria is for them, not for you. How can you tell me this is the same person who was a presidential aspirant? While holding the presidential aspirant ticket, he was also holding the Senate ticket. This is somebody who is preaching transparency, who is preaching people who are supposed to be right in governance. I think just tell me now what you have done now. You are seeking for another time. You want to go and sit down in it. What are you going to give us Nigerians? You're going to sit in the Senate seat to do what? Of all things you have done, most of you who does not understand, go and watch what Buba Galadima said to him. You are talking about people that are right in government. How did you make your money? You have not answered Buba Galadima that question. How did you make your money? Those empires you build around in those states. How did you make your money? And you are telling Nigerians who believe that their money should be spent in a way where their children can benefit from it. And you are telling Nigerians that they don't know what to say, that they should not look at the sense of, what are you telling us? Do you think Nigerians are fools? This is what I keep telling a lot of them, that a lot of things that we need to put into consideration here. We need to be talking to ourselves. Don't just sit down in your own comfort zone and say, oh yeah, you know what, Nigeria is, I'm not there anymore. What do you mean? Tomorrow you might be sent out, whether you have citizenship of anywhere. When they come and they said tomorrow everybody's out, you are out. Where are you going to go? So when we are crying, we believe that we can make things work in our country, whereby bringing resources. So one of a friend, one of the panelists said there is a girl in the United Kingdom. I saw it on the news. Want to become a prime minister. Bold enough, eloquent. You see, Nigerians, we have that talent. Nigerians are scattered around the world with different, talents. Because all in the name, we are looking for greener pastures. But why can't we bring these talents home and actually change the status quo? Not only talking here, that is why I say we should put in our resources. Some people don't know. They just believe like, oh no, let's just skip. You see these people, you see the way he was talking. He sat down looking at you because from his way of talking to you, it just shows that these ones, they're never ready. But sir, don't think Nigerians don't take us for a fool anymore. Nigerians are ready to take back their democracy. It can take for a while. You can say he cannot make it today. It doesn't mean that if Obi cannot make it, I know he will make it. But if he cannot make it, it doesn't make me to say I will step back. I will keep fighting for democracy. For every Nigerian, irrespective of your tribe or wherever you come from, I will keep fighting. I believe in democracy. I believe on the rule of law. I believe on everyone having equal right. Because that is what the Constitution tells us. But these people believe that they own it. They can send their children abroad to go to school, to go to lavish school and lavish their money somewhere else, whereby a poor citizen cannot even, is living below $1 a day. There are other Nigerians, just as we speak now, they've not even eaten since money. Does that not feel pains? Do you think that is why you see somebody like me? I cry every day to see Nigerians lavishing in poverty. And some of us here who are sitting down in our own comfort zone and you are enjoying the dividends of democracy and you don't want to help Nigerians that are suffering. This is unbearable. And you are there, still looking at these people, killing us, putting us in budget poverty. And you are happy about it. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself. If you cannot see the cry of a Nigerian who is suffering in the desert and can never go back home to say hello to his mother or his father. And you can see Nigerians are crying. They cannot even feed themselves. And you are here telling us that these people are doing good. Nigerians, you should not look at this thing and say, because it's my brother. And you are trying to make us look as if we are living in Egypt. Somalia is compared to Nigerians. And yet you say you are a Nigerian and you are fighting for the dividend of democracy for them. You should be ashamed of yourselves. You should wake up now. This is not the time for us to be living in abject poverty. I cannot sit down here and look at my brothers and my sisters dying of hunger in a country where they didn't choose to be, but they just see themselves there. And some of us Nigerians that are living abroad, and we say this thing all the time, and we continue to do this and say, no, it's none of my business. That is a very stupid of you. You should be ashamed of yourself of eating democracy you never worked for. It is painful for us Nigerians, with every resources we have, but we still live as slaves in another country. You should be ashamed of yourself. I do not fear. I will never apologize for this. I am a Nigerian first. I will always defend my country. But if you cannot defend your country, you should be ashamed of yourself. Most of you are having different nationalities and hiding it in your bag. But whenever you go home, you make fool of those people who are just lavishing in poverty. I cannot continue like this. I cannot see my brothers and my sisters dying. You should be ashamed, Nigerians, who are living in the richer countries. And you cannot see your brothers dying in Libya. You cannot see your brothers dying in the Mediterranean Sea. You should be ashamed of yourself. I leave that for you to answer. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Israel, for that contribution. That's so emotional and passionate. In fact, Mr. Adrian, you just make me tire. You know, I just tire. Nigeria just tire person. Let me go straight to the next person I have here. But before
Sorry,
I
I
go,
had to drop off. I was next after Marcus
yes,
Garvey. Yeah.
I know, Omoye's
Okay.
corner. But before I come to you, Madam Omoye, guys, please let's try and like this broadcast and so this broadcast can get to more people, okay? Let's try and like this broadcast and share it. This message is not meant for just me and you. Please, let's like this broadcast so more people can come here. We are suffering in Nigeria. The pain is just too much. It's just too much. It is draining. You think of Nigeria and you cry every time. It's painful, even if you think that okay, I don't escape, I know the Nigeria again. What about your family back home? What about your mother, your father, your friends, your siblings? What about your people back home? What do you do? And let's be honest with ourselves, nobody knows tomorrow. Anything can happen. What if they just decide that, okay, all Nigerians go back to your country? What do we do in a situation like this? Please, guys, let's not just be selfish. Let's like this broadcast for more people to come here and see, for more people to come here and talk to us about what is going on. We need more people to come here to tell us what they feel, what they think is going on in the country. I'm just so pained. I'm so angry. I can't even express how I feel right now, but I'm just having so much mixed feelings right now. It's just heartbreaking as to what is going on. I was saying it the other time, you see our politicians flaunting the homes that they have in various countries, and a Nigerian is living below $1 a day. It is heartbreaking. Who would think about everything that is going on and wouldn't cry? I'm just speechless. It's so painful. The insecurity has gotten to another level. There's so much pains in the land. Thief don't fool everywhere because everybody is just trying to survive. Thief don full everywhere. You're walking and you're constantly looking above your shoulders because you don't know who is coming to harm you. You don't know who is coming to steal from you. You don't even know who is coming to hurt you. It's just so painful. Guys, please, we don't just come here because we feel like talking. We don't just come here because we want to be talking every time. No. I believe everybody watching and everybody here with us have jobs, have things to do. I believe every one of us, we have things to do with our time. We are here because we want our country back. We are here because we believe Nigeria can work again. Please, guys, let's like this broadcast for more people to come, for more people to talk to us. We need more people. We need more people to come here and talk to us. We cannot be listening to ourselves every single time. We need people to come and tell us what they feel, what they think. For all we care, there are some people who might have more information than we do. So we need these people to come for us to understand. Because as a matter of fact, before we even provide a solution, we have to understand the problems. It's just really heartbreaking, guys. Honestly, I'm so pained. Whew. Pansat HD, thank you so much for the super sticker. God bless you. God bless you. This job is not easy. That's why we consistently ask for your support in any way or the other to encourage us, to make us continue doing this. God bless you, Pansat HD. May your pocket never run dry. To all our amazing Ninja Watch family, you guys don't know the special place you have in my heart. I do not take you guys for granted. I love you all. Thank you all so much for always coming out. Thank you for, out of your busy schedule, you still choose to be here with us for hours. God bless you. God bless you. Whatever you do, God will bless the work of your hands. God bless you guys. Thank you all so much. On my S corner, please.
Good day to everyone. Hey, Kashi. The time for victory is here, guys. We need to remain optimistic. Machiavelli, oh my God, I heard everything you say. It's full of passion, and I appreciate that passion, and I appreciate what you shared with us. Every one of us that really believe that Nigeria is still home, our hearts is, we're invested in this. Our heart is in it, you know. So I want you to we need to remain optimistic, because this is the time, this is the opportunity that we have right now. Let's channel everything, every discomfort, every, story that we're hearing that's emanating from Nigeria. Let's channel it into the right action. It is good. I'm happy about the passion, but I have come to raise the spirits for everyone, because Nigeria is all we know. It's my birth country. There's nothing that will make me think of myself outside of a Nigerian. The connection is too deep. The time has come. Opportunities have presented itself. We need to get to work, So, having said that, I'm just going to say, and then Rita, thank you so much. Rita eloquently stated, my goodness, I doff my gilly for you, or my scarf, or my nightcap. You have said amazing. A lot of the things you said, you literally took the words right out of my mouth. I appreciate that also. And every speaker that has spoken before me. And Kashi, as always, thank you for doing such an amazing work. So I didn't listen in to when the elder statesman spoke. I wasn't aware, but I have seen clips of it. So, I mean, I listened to what Bode Thomas said, or Bode George said about Tinubu and how he's going to relocate to Ghana if Tinubu becomes president. God forbid. To Fiakwa. It will never happen, but that's what he said. Now, all these people are coming out to help us understand how decadent and how evil these people are and the plans that they have. Why are they all coming out now? Democracy is a process. Everybody is involved. Old, young, middle age, everybody is involved. So they are throwing in their own 2 cents and their weight, and they're coming out and they're telling us exactly what we need to know. It is now up to us to take what they have said and run with it. We can't be casual anymore. We cannot pretend that things are not okay. I'm so far from it, so it's not going to affect me. Hello, you never know when it's going to come knock on your door, right? So I am appreciative of the fact that they're all coming out and saying and sharing those concerns with us. Now, I took the time to listen to the interview by Mr. Yusuf Lasson, I believe, from Osun State, the Osun State candidate for governor.
Yeah.
So I listened to his interview prior to joining you guys, actually, and I don't know if anyone noticed it, but I noticed that there's a synergy between. Okay, I'm echoing back. Is someone's
Yeah.
mic?
Yeah. Please don't unmute yourself, Mr. Customer Care Service. Please stop unmuting yourself. It's not your time to speak. Thank you very much. Oh my yes, Connor, please go ahead.
Okay, so thank you. So I sense a synergy between the people that are coming out to run for governorship. This is like the third or second person I'm hearing that when they asked him on Arise News today, like, what do you want to do for your people? Just hearing him is almost like he's echoing the same sentiments that Peter Obi and Yusuf Dati is echoing. It's just an amazing thing to see. I see a man that is ready to help his people. That's what I see. And isn't it obvious? These people are sending people to go because they are afraid They know that their end has come, so they are afraid. What we have to do, we need to remind ourselves of this. And I think I'm always saying it when I come on this platform, we need to remain focused. It's going to get more vicious. I'm not even going to consider the comments, the cheap comments that Bat threw when he was talking about the Labour Party. I'm not even paying attention to that, because it's a sign of someone who's been defeated already. That's a picture of defeat right there. When you don't have anything else to say, you throw insults, cheap insults at people.
But they keep saying that they are not threatened, that Labour Party is a mushroom party. They keep saying they are not threatened.
Yeah, guess what? The fact that they say it already tells you that they're threatened. Someone that's not threatened will not come out and say, I beg you, small boy. Please forget it. Wasn't that somebody? One of your panelists said something about David and Goliath. I'm sure when Goliath saw David, he was like, "Who is this chinch? Who is this little boy that they are sending?" He even laughed. Okay, that is fear in reverse. I don't care what he says. Anybody can come out and say whatever they want to say, but that does not remove from the fact that they're afraid. On the ground, I have relatives back home. The Obi movement is growing bigger and bigger by the day. Do you think these people are comfortable in their homes? And they've already been defeated. The man went and chose a Muslim ticket. That already is his demise. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care how eloquent you are. Nigeria has not gotten to a place where we will totally ignore religion. It is not a working system. So religion plays a huge role. In a nation where you have a huge percentage of Muslims and Christians, you now close your eyes to it and choose someone. So that means that there's already an agenda. When they keep saying there's an agenda, they're making it obvious to you and I now. Like, okay, so what? There's an agenda, what are you going to do about it? That's what they say in your face. He's already lost by doing that. He's helping us. So why are we hopping on it? It is his demise. It's not something I even want to argue. If that's what he feels is comfortable with, okay, now no problem. Do you understand? Because at the end of the day, a lot of Nigerians, I am so grateful, people are opening their eyes and they're realizing that no, this does not make sense. This is not normal suffering. I caught a video of a young boy, very, very young boy, maybe in primary school. He came back from school and was hawking, selling stuff. And they had him on video and they were asking him what he wanted to be. His mentality, the guy is so... His mentality is so poor because of what's been around him and what he hears and what he's been exposed to. He says, hey, they ask him, what are you going to be? What are you going to do to make money? He said, hey, he will send his mother far away just in case they ask for his mother to come and use his mother for stuff. What does that tell you? This is a child, for goodness sake. You know, our country needs saving. We don't have time for sentiment. We don't have time to be distracted by all these people. Everybody's going to say whatever they want to say. At the end of the day, it all depends on us. How much are we pushing? Now, I heard that there's a link for payment that's going to be created for Peter Obi's party, for his movement, so that everybody can contribute towards it, because the man is going to need all the help he can get. I'm waiting for that link. I'm waiting for the link for that payment that's authenticated so we can all be a part of it. We need to put our money where our mouth is. This is not a time for us to be entertaining other people's opinions that are going against the revolution that is going on right now. We have not gotten to that place. Nigeria has not worked since they said it was independent. It has not worked. I can't remember one day. Even if it worked, it was in the days of our great-grandfathers and our fathers and our grandfathers. Nigeria is worse now. It's retrogressed backwards. When other countries have improved, we are going backwards. That does not make any sense at all. We need to remain focused. People are going to come out and say all kinds of things. I don't know so much about Oshiomhole. I really was disinterested in Nigerian politics, so I didn't care for all of that, right? I'm only just now catching up, trying to find out exactly, and it was through the Peter Obi movement that I became more interested again. So I can't even speak on the Oshiomhole thing, but I say, we need to start putting in people and holding them accountable for the work that they say they're going to do. Voting Peter Obi does not mean that he's immune from criticisms. When he gets in, we're going to be calling him out as well. But it's up to you and I to make sure that the grassroots is not just the president now. Everybody that wants to be a part of the House of Reps, the senator, the chairman, local government chairman, we are holding everybody's feet to the fire. Politics is our everyday life. You cannot say, I'm not interested in politics. It will affect you whether you like it or not. This is why we are where we are, because a lot of us ignored it and went to sleep and said, okay, somebody is ruling us, let's go and sleep. We believe that they will be in charge. But right now, it's not going to be like that anymore. And I really do not like the fact that we keep comparing Nigerian politics to the West. Please, can we not do that anymore? Because the West also has been a part of our problem. Let's not forget that. We need to create our own rules that work for us. Let us set the standards for ourselves. We can borrow what works from in their system. We can say, yeah, we've seen this work in this system, so we're going to replicate it in our own systems because it makes sense. We can do that, but we should not be comparing the Western way of doing politics to the Nigerian way of doing politics because it has never resembled each other. Join. We say we are democracy. It's not democracy we have. It is not democracy we have. The power is in the hands of very few people that keep rotating amongst themselves, So I want to encourage us today that we need to remain focused because the movement is getting bigger and bigger by the day. And as the days get closer, as we inch towards, 2023, 2023, it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. It's not going to get any easier. Nobody's going to be coming on news and be throwing soft ball and be rejoicing with you. It's not going to happen. It's going to get worse. So we need to be prepared for that. There will be people with all the shouts that we are shouting, with all the talk that we're talking, there will still be people who are stuck in the old way because they are directly benefiting from it, or their fathers are benefiting from it, or their relatives are benefiting from it. Anybody that is coming to talk about these other dead parties, as far as I'm concerned, they are benefiting one way or the other. Because when you ask them, what have they done? Right? They will say, they'll start going around in circles. They can't really tell you exactly what these people have done. We have a candidate that we don't know where he comes from. We don't even know if he's Nigerian. We're talking about people not having certificates at the helm of our affairs. That is madness to me. When we have very intelligent minds in Nigeria, it cannot happen. This is our time. This is not the time for us to be allowing these people use their words to get to us. Words only affect you as much as you allow it. If they throw them, okay, and so what do you have to prove now? Who has been you've been carrying and consuming and swallowing and guzzling? To what end? Your children are schooling in all over the world. What are they doing for their lives? Whose lives are they improving on? Because the societies that you're maintaining, they are way ahead of you. That's not success. That's not something to brag about. Your children went to school abroad, whatever. You had all the money in the world, stolen money. Doesn't make them better. In fact, in those countries, they are second-class citizens. It's only when they come to Nigeria that people will say, oh, that's this person's son, that's this person's daughter. Obodo, they don't send your papa. So what are we talking about? So we need to put all these sentiments aside. I know I'm one person and it's just my opinion here, but I want to really encourage us. This is a time for us to be very optimistic and put our money where our mouth is. We want this movement, and I remember you mentioned, Kashi, that you wanted to do something on ground. You're going to come together and, sort it out and let us know. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get in. Let's talk less and do more, because this is a time we have a lot of time to catch up so that we can do enough work. The other day, somebody was mentioning, I forget what comedian came, and he made some valid points. Like, Labour Party needs to go to Niger State to have chairmen, appoint chairmen or self-appointed in every location, so that they can know who they can direct their, if they want to communicate something, you will know, okay, this is this person representing this zone. Break it up into zones and self-appoint and do the work. I'm here. I don't already make t-shirts. I not send anybody, Papa. You come on my social media platform. That's all you see. Obi Dati. You don't like it, you leave. It's just that simple. Because there's no sentiment here. I'm not ready. I'm not going to argue with you. Nigeria needs saving right now. I don't believe in war, because war is never good. It is, if we've not learned anything, we should learn from Biafra. The Igbos are more ready than all of us. They've been through the worst of Nigeria, just as Aisha said. It is true. So when they are talking, we should sometimes listen to them. It will help us. Okay? Now that we have somebody if we did not have any good candidates, Unko, we will be here, we will be gathered here talking. We will not. Now that we have someone that we can hold on to and run with, let's make it happen. Let's get our hands to work and do what we need to do in sensitizing people in every corner. They say they want to rig. Let's show them who we are made up of. We are citizens. We are bigger than the government. It's just a fact. Who is not suffering in Nigeria? Even if you're in Obodo, you have family that is suffering. At least you have to send money to them. How would it be if you don't have to send money every month? How would it feel like? Or you don't have to put someone's child in school because they cannot afford to, because they don't have jobs. So let's put our money where our mouth is and fight and get to work. Let's put the people, anybody in any location, self-appoint yourself. Be running with the torch. They can say whatever the heck they want to say, but we see this place, so we die here. This is the person we are waiting for. It has come. Let's back this man and do what we need to do to make sure that it is a landslide, regardless of whether they rig or not. I have no fear. Even the INEC official, he don't even know what they do. Now the creator, now go channel all their energy, their head go correct that day. Everybody here that is interested in the welfare of Nigeria and you have concerns, pray about it. Say, Creator of the world, you see what is happening in my home country. We are concerned about the INEC officials. You have them in your hands. On that day, let them work against these people, these dead parties, for our own good. He is able to do all things. We pray and we walk. We put our money where our mouth is, and God, guess what? We will win. Me, I see victory. Oh, I don't know about anybody else. I see victory. Not too much talking. I rest. Mona,
Thank
get nice day.
I better to be your Instagram account too. This one when you say make I go look for you sharp.
Now the same name, but you not get apostrophe. I feel drop off for
Okay.
private chat.
You get underscore, Abby.
Get underscore.
Okay, I don't see them.
You don't see am.
I don't request it on private.
Okay.
Okay, my people, thank you all so much. Okay, now I feel better. After Mr. Machiavelli talked, I was a little bit emotional right there, because I mean, who no go think about Nigeria that will not feel very bad. You know, Omoyeskona made mention of something about sending money back home And we had Mr. Charles come onto our platform one time saying that he works 20 hours. How can somebody be working 20 hours out of 24 hours in a day? He works 20 hours just because he has needs back home. Like, guys, is crazy. So for people, or just because you say you live abroad, okay, the matter no concern. What about your people back home? What about the extra hours you have to put in to be sending money back home so your people can actually survive? So, guys, this fight is not just about the people living in Nigeria. It has to do with it has everything to do with every one of us, provided we are Nigerians. We are well-meaning Nigerians. So, guys, let's put our mouth where our money is. Put our money where our mouth is, just like what Omoye's corner said. Thank you very much. Mr. Joseph Orji, thank you so much for the super sticker. God bless you. God bless you. May your pocket never run dry. Guys, on the comment section right there, we have the $sign. Support us with anything that you can to push this, to push this forward, for us to keep doing this we are doing. Anything you have at all, just click on the $sign right on the comment section and support us with anything you can. Thank you so much. I'm going to go straight to the next person I have here, which is Mr. Let's Go. Mr. Let's Go, good evening to you.
Good evening. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
Mr. Let's Go.
Yes, I can hear you. Thank you so much.
Mr. Let's Go, are you ready for me, please?
Yes. I hear you, Kachi.
Okay, good evening, Mr. Let's Go. How are you today, sir?
I'm fine. How are you?
Very well, thank you, sir. Please go ahead and make your contribution.
Okay. Yeah, Israel and Alex and this Yoruba man, Adebanjo, they have said it all. They have said it all. And because of what Adebanjo, the history, what Adebanjo said, it is the turn for Southeasterners to be a president. And that is the reason why he's supporting Peter Obi. And because of the injustice in the country. That is his only reason. And he's a great man. He's a 94 years old man. And he's really telling us the real thing. And this is the reason why, what is the name of this Igbo man, or Odimegwu Ojukwu, fought that war. That is the reason Nnamdi Kanu is fighting this war. So we have to take emotion away. I have told my people, I will support them, get mobile. Because 2023 is two things. Either we move to the right direction, or Nigeria is going to be at war. That is the two things. Everybody have to take emotion away. If they can free Boko Haram that is in Kuje prison and in all the prisons in Nigeria, me and you and our people have no other choice than to mobile our people to get a gun. Get anything you can use to defend yourself. Because these people are everywhere, whether you like it or not. So Nigerians, wherever you are, take emotion away from it. Stand firm. Guide yourself. Guide your home. Guide your community. Form your own security. Make your own laws and wait. That is the truth of the matter. So concerning P2B issue, yes, I don't know P2B so much, but right now I'm in support of P2B. But what is really going in the country that makes Tinubu to say that other mushroom parties like Labour Party, they will labor and died. They will labor and died. All right. Why did Tinubu make that statement? Tinubu made that statement because they are busy with the president working with INEC on how to ring 2023 election, starting with voters. That's what they are doing now. And watch very careful. Whenever you see Tinubu, watch about 15 to 20 people around him. They are all a typical part of Muslims. So this is the country where we have the president is a Muslim, Senate is a Muslim, INEC is a Muslim, Army is a Muslim, police is a Muslim. Every part of the strategic office in Nigeria, they are all Muslims. And we are still folding our hands. So whatever Adebanjo said, he has seen the handwritten on the wall. It's now left for me and you and those people that are crying in Nigeria, that if they come, they will give them 1,000, 10,000, they will go and compromise their faith. This is the time for you to guide yourself. Guide your vote. Believe in God. Guide yourself. Get yourself equipped. Good or bad. Guide yourself. That is what I have to say. I don't have any other thing to say. Vote for Labour Party. But the most important thing is security. Guide yourself. If Nigerians are serious, if the churches in Nigeria are serious, if the Christian communities are serious, if other church something or all this native doctor or whatever, if they are serious, by now they would have protested in Nigeria for what is going on. A friend of mine bought a small tuber of yam in everyday market for 20,000 naira yesterday.
Just one tuber.
Yeah, he screenshot it. I can share it here, or you can try it. Go to the everyday market and find out. He screenshot it and send it to me. I say, wow.
As in, when you say tuber, are you talking about more than one? Just one?
No,
piece,
one. I wish I can share it here for you to see, for everybody to see. I wish I can share it here for everybody to see where we are going.
20K. One yam
I'm
for 20K.
telling you, I wish I can share it. Send me your link. I'm gonna share it for you to see. I'm telling you, this is not a joke. With the sticker on it in everyday market. I'm not hiding it. So now, what is it telling us? Look at where we are going. So we really have to stand up, take emotion away from it, get yourself prepared, vote for Labour Party. So, sorry, what I was saying before, if Nigerians are serious, Christian, Muslim, or whatever, if you don't like what is going on in Nigeria, we Nigerians should be protesting like Salarenka did. Now their president is where? In Singapore. He has run away. They have smuggled him out. So this is what Nigeria will be doing. But we are afraid of dying. After the NSAS, Nigerians became afraid. The youth became afraid. Everybody that's supposed to stand up became afraid. So what are we doing? That is why Tinubu is boasting that he do or die, he will win. And that's what will happen until we stand up and take this fight by force. Somebody said that David defeated Goliath. David stand up and do that fight. That's why David won. He doesn't have a lower faith. He believes in himself and he has to put the action. So Nigeria, we have to put the action. You said the other day that you want us to be on the ground. What efforts have we made to be on that ground? That is the question. Every day we come here, we talk. What are we doing to be on the ground? That is the thing. As for me, I sponsored my people to get yourself equipped, to register your vote, and get something you can use to defend yourself. The Taraba State told their people, get a gun and defend yourself. Everybody have to do that. Take emotion away out of it. Stop crying. Defend yourself. Encourage those and empower those who cannot get what they will use to defend themselves so that they will get it. 2023, Nigeria remain one bar. Either we get it or we go into war. That is it. No hiding of it. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Letgo. I can see Eric Eliobi is asking, super stickers, super chat. Is it like credit card or what I want to support? Just on the comment section right there, you can see the $sign to your left. Just click on it, follow the instruction, and donate and support us with whatever it is you can. Just on the comment section right there. Thank you very much, Mr. Eric Eliobi. So we have the next person here, which is Engineer Joseph Igama. Engineer Joseph, please. Good evening to you. Are you ready for me? Okay. I think Engineer Joseph is not ready for us. Mr. Let Go, can you hear me? Mr. Let Go.
Hello. Yes, I'm ready, but please.
Okay, Mr. Let's Go. People they ask me, my WhatsApp don't full. Everybody they ask me, where the person when you say buy yam for 20,000, which part of Nigeria you buy the yam?
Lekki, Lagos State.
Lekki. Now you buy one yam for 20K. Okay.
Yes.
Everybody asking me when I don't hear more. Mr. Let Go say now for Lekki they buy one yam for 20,000 naira.
Yes, I can share it to anybody that send me a link. I'm in United States. I'm not over there, but this is what a friend of mine shot and sent to me that got me mad since yesterday.
Okay. My people, my Nigeria Watch family, when I don't hear, I no be me talk calm. They say na for Lekki, they buy one yam. That's why I been the ask. She na two, but she na like plenty. They say na one yam, and they buy for 20,000 naira. Thank you guys. When I don't hear, I'm already. I guess Mr. Engineer Joseph Igama is not ready for me. I'm going to go straight to the next person I have here, which is
I'm
Son of
ready
God.
for you. I'm ready
Son
for you,
of God,
please.
please.
Well, you
Good
can
evening
take
to you.
Mr.
Are you ready for me?
For me, please.
Hello. Hello, everyone.
Engineer Joseph,
He said I could take his place.
Son of God.
No, Jamie Wonder. He
No,
said Jamie Wonder
Jamie,
can take his
you
place.
want that man, please.
When did he say
Yes,
that,
thank you.
please?
No, he can take my place after, and then you can come back to me later
When
on,
did he
please.
say Jimmy
He's kind
Wonder
of in
can
a
take
hurry.
his place?
I'm hearing you. Are you not hearing me?
Hello, can you guys hear?
Well, Mr. Jamie Wonderman, please, it's not your turn. You actually we actually have people here who are yet to contribute to say anything. So please, it will get to you pretty soon.
Hello.
Son of God, are you ready for me?
Yes, I'm ready. Yeah, I'm
Good
going to.
evening.
Good evening. Yeah, I'm going to keep it.
Actually, I hope you're not skipping me.
Hello. What's going on? I can wait if I need to wait.
No, Mr. Son of God, go ahead, please. It's your turn.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to try and keep this short. A lot of people have said lots of the stuff that I want to say. The Pa Adebanjo's interview was very thought provoking. Some of the stuff he said, he just kind of laid it out there so everybody knows exactly. It's only even a blind man knows what is going on in Nigeria. And some of the points he raised, for example, it's only in a country like Nigeria that a party like APC, after the rubbish they've done for this past 7-8 years, people will still be talking about APC as if nothing has happened. When you hear Tinubu saying that they know all the problems, and people like what's this Benin man again? What was his name? This former governor of Benin of Edo State, forgotten the chairman of Oshiomhole. Thank you, Oshiomhole. When you hear Oshiomhole talking all this rubbish that they talk about, how they know their job, they know how to create job, they know how to do this. So you say they know all these things, but they've been in charge for 8 years, and they know all these things, but they have not done anything. So they want Nigerians to believe that the past 7-8 years it did not happen, or are they telling Nigerians that the party in charge in the past 7-8 years was not the APC? Because when they are talking, they are just talking as if they have no association with the party that is just about to finish their term in office. It's as if they're talking about a different party. When you hear the way they're talking about what they're going to do, this is the same people, the same party that has been in charge of the government for 8 years, and things have got so bad. They'll be talking as if this had nothing to do with them, that the whole thing was just was not their business, and that the whole thing just started now. I mean, it's really, really crazy. Just like my concern, just like Ms. Rita was saying, the INEC issue is one thing that really worries me. But secondly, another thing is security. Because the security, I'm happy that Peter will be. The last time I saw the video, he looked as if his security was quite a good level of security. Because I really fear in that country, because the way things are going, and a lot of these people, they say they're not worried, that they keep all these things are saying. But if you look at what that last woman said about how they send people to his place, the Osun State man, you begin to fear for somebody like Peter Obi, who out of nowhere, they never accounted for having a thought force in the whole system. They always thought that it's between PDP and APC. So now when they have a different, another party they have to contend with, I don't think they're going to find it funny. So I really pray that for the man's security and that for the man's well-being, because it's true that he represents a movement, but he also has a family, and if anything happens to him, God forbid, it's not going to be very nice for the man's immediate family. So that is what I wanted to touch on. And then I think you also, what other video? I can't actually remember the other video you played. I was trying to remember now. I don't know if you can just refresh my memory. I've not touched on. There's something I wanted to talk about, but I can't remember. Kachi, can you remind me the other video you played? Because it's sort of I've been hanging on for a while. I can't really remember. Is Kachi still there? She gone? Hello? Because she's having support.
Mr. Son of God, I'm here with you.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember the other video you played. There's one I wanted to talk about, but
which one do you want to talk about? You've already talked about Mr. Yusuf Lasso, the gubernatorial candidate of Labour Party for Osun State. We also played the video of Oshiomhole talking about
I touched a little bit on that. Yes,
on the Muslim ticket, and Ayo Adebanjo talking about endorsing Peter Obi actually.
Okay, is that all? I think I've touched on. I think I've touched on most things. Okay, no problem. I'll keep it brief then. I'll keep it brief. Let other people contribute. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Son of God. We're going to go straight to the next person we have here, which is Mr. Juden. Mr. Juden, please.
Yes, thank you, everyone. I appreciate this opportunity once again, and thank you, Kachi, for
Mr. Juden.
Yes, can you hear me? I'm hearing you. Hello, Kachi, can you hear me? I am hearing you. I don't know why you stopped. It appears you're not hearing me.
We can hear you now.
We can hear you clearly.
Good evening.
You can hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you, Mr. Juden.
Okay. Yes, I'm saying thank you, everybody. Thank you for our listeners, and then for all of you that have been responsible for this opportunity platform for us to, air our view and have our voices heard. Thank you for the various speakers that have spoken well, and just to lend my voice also. Actually, many of the speakers have said a whole lot of things that I would have loved to say, but just in addition, and anybody that will tell you that you are it's just talk on social media, that person is just fooling himself. There is strength, people start understanding any situation that they are by listening, by hearing, by by identifying, what is going on. Okay, so this is one of a lot of people that listens to you and some other platform all over the world, that people are, learning their voices this way. They are sensitizing other people that probably would have not had the opportunity to know, or that are being deceived or being deluded to believe that these politicians that are coming out now presenting themselves as savior, that they are actually their savior, whereas they are the one that have been undoing them. Yeah, thank God for, although I just joined not too long ago, I have been typing on the comment section for you to keep us up to speed of the topic, but I guess you aren't reading the comment section. However, from what the previous speaker has spoken, I guess they are talking about what Paul Shibanjo said and his endorsement of Peter Obi. I really thank God for a man like that. And when you talk about somebody being prudent, somebody being fair, somebody being judicious, somebody being detribalized, or somebody loving this country called Nigeria, I think that man should be on top of the list. Okay, because if not for his love of this country and for his fairness, I don't think somebody like that, a typical an old Yoruba man, will come out to support somebody like Peter Obi. But he's a man that have realized this is not about tribe. This is not about a party to which you belong. This is about not just fairness. It's about the downtrodden, the people that have been downtrodden for so many years by these evil and wicked politicians. The people that have been stripped of their humanity, their essence of living by these evil, demonic politicians in Nigeria. Okay? That is why Ayo Adebanjo came out to endorse Peter Obi, because he knows that this man is going to be able to deliver, irrespective of where he's coming from, irrespective that he's not a Yoruba man. He knows he's going to be able to deliver. And I hope and pray that many Nigerians of his like, okay, who actually say, or in their mind, they want us to believe that they love Nigeria. I hope they will take a cue from this man, because that is what, you know, a man who is, you know, selfless. That is what he does. Okay, that is what somebody who tells himself that he's a nationalist. That's what the kind of thing they do. Okay, they are not about a tribe. All right. If we are to be sincere to ourselves, all these people that are supporting Tinubu, supporting Atiku, if they really, and these people will tell us they want one Nigeria, how can you say you want one Nigeria when a section of the country has for many years been sidelined? Not only sidelined, in fact, they have the system, Nigerian system have deliberately destroyed the economic section in that part of Nigeria, and you are telling me you want this one Nigeria. That cannot be one Nigeria. There cannot be one Nigeria without justice and fairness and equity. No, there cannot be one Nigeria. There cannot be one Nigeria when people in the South, you see a lot of children having 207 in scoring 207 in 257, 300 up to 300 in JAM and so on, and these people cannot get admission. And one side of the same country, you see people scoring 150 and they will get admission into the university. That is not one Nigeria. That is a fluke. Okay? That is not one Nigeria. Let us be sincere to ourselves. Even those who are still supporting this Atiku and Tinubu, let me ask them a question. This question have often been asked. I want to still ask it again. Maybe they have not really understood this question we are asking. If you have a business, you set up a business now, and you want that business to profit, to thrive and make profit, so that you enjoy the dividend of your effort, of your sweat, will you go and hire somebody like Tinubu to become your managing director of that business? Will you go and hire somebody like Tinubu? A man right now who uses diapers, who is dying, that pees on his spine, incontinent of urine, and perhaps incontinent of feces? Somebody who cannot even stand 5 minutes to deliver a speech without people surrounding him to hold him in case he falls? Will you go and hire such a man? Will you go and hire a former drug addict, a drug baron that has been convicted? The papers are all there for everybody to see. Will you go and hire such a dubious man? A man that bribed, that stole his way through to become a presidential nominee for his party? Will you go and hire such a dubious man? A man that cornered more than 80% of resources of a state where he was a governor, that cornered it to himself and hijacked the resources, the entire resources of Lagos. Dubious man, as your chairman, managing director in your company, will you go and hire such a team? Don't you know that when he becomes your managing director, he's going to steal your company and run down your company because of his, because of his inclination of stealing that runs in his vein? Because these people are, when you see drug addicts, all these Nigerian politicians, they are like drug addicts. No matter how much they steal, it is never enough for them. Even the little you have, these people are ready to steal it from you. And here in Lagos now, many Okada riders and taxi drivers, they have been forced to be using some sticker they print for Tinubu. If you don't buy it, his thugs will never allow you to ply the road and make a living. I hear that is what is happening in Lagos now. Will you go and hire such a man to become your managing director in your company? I guess the answer is no. Or will you go and hire Atiku, somebody who was one time a vice president, that the person who nominated him to become his running mate in the person of Obasanjo, said the greatest mistake he has ever made was to choose his number 2. Now, is that the kind of man you're going to go and hire? The man that stole Nigeria dry through privatization? They want to privatize everything. They privatize it and then corner it, everything to themselves. Where did he make all his money? To become your managing director in your company that you established? I guess the answer is no. So why then are you trying to hire him? Why hire them to become your president in Nigeria? And you left somebody, you are leaving somebody who has every potential, who is, I would say, Obi and that is, they are God sent to Nigeria. You want to leave them to go.
You can say that again.
They want to leave them to go and hire these thieves, these people that are known internationally. Mind you, Atiku's case, Atiku have been the fact Atiku was banned in America, not because of anything, but because of his dubiousness, because of so many things he has done wrong. Will you guys hire such a man? You are leaving Atiku and Peter Obi and that God has remembered our cry. I would say he has remembered our tears and he has been somebody to help us. I never believed in this election before, but since I've been seeing what is going on, I know that the hands of God is upon these two guys. And for anybody not to see, it then means you are very blind and you need to open your eyes. And God open your eyes so that you will see. Okay? In Osun State, some of us, 1 minute, for some of us that, because what I see in Nigeria is very, very selfish. We are so selfish. Look at in Osun State, Davido is campaigning for his brother who is in PDP. Now I'm sure Davido has so many followers in Nigeria that follows him, that support his music career and everything. And now that guy is now supporting his brother Adeleke, who is a PDP member. Can Davido tell me in all honesty that he knows his brother will not be able to deliver because his brother has been part of the system, part of the people that have ruined Nigeria? But he's still supporting him so that he become a governor of Osun State and himself will now, be benefiting from him. And meanwhile, you people that are foolishly still supporting such people, not just that, I'm sure there are so many people supporting Tinubu, musician, all these people that you follow, social media and careers. They will only end up supporting their own family to win, and they themselves will continue to get richer and richer. And you yourself that is following them sheepishly will continue to be poorer and poorer. Because if Davido, for instance, now Davido supports his brother to become governor of Osun State, and it's a PDP, do you think Osun, that man Adeleke, will support Peter Obi to win Osun State? The answer is no, because Adeleke is going to support a PDP candidate. You people should shine your eyes, learn, shine your eyes. See, this is like revolution, and in revolution, every angle you fight it from every angle. Anybody that disagree in one way or the other that does not support this movement, no matter who he is, even if it's your best artist or anything, you need to defollow. You need to defollow him. If you have been following him or supporting him, you need to stop following, because this is about your life, about your future. How long will you continue to suffer and be aiding these people that are rich, that are impoverished you, that have all their children abroad? How long will you continue to suffer that, and you continue to live in penury? Imagine somebody, a living human being, living less than $1 a day. $1 is not even up to $1 can't even buy you, just buy you candy here in America. And then people are living under it a day. And in the same country, we have people living, having billions.
Lavishly.
May God help us. May God help us. And for some of us, that when you speak and you say for the purpose of with all due respect, I don't know, but for me, how would you respect people that does not respect your humanity? People that have stripped you, your humanity, that don't care about you, that when you are going on the street, they send their thugs, police, to beat you, to kill you. You go on the street. It's only in Nigeria and in Africa you see policemen, military men beating civilians anyhow on the street. No, advanced country, you can't see any army, any soldier on the street beating somebody. That army will be arrested by a policeman and you go to jail for that. But in Nigeria, you will see an army, ordinary recruit that just because of uniform, you come on the street and be beating people, flogging. This is an eyesore. Each time I see this thing, I cry. I say, why have we degenerated to this? Why is it that everybody, when they have a little thing they call power, they blow it, they become so, they think that they're God. They continue to humiliate other people. It's evil, it's not good. It's high time we stop it. And I believe Peter Obi, this is part of the thing he's going to solve. This police brutality and military brutality. In fact, military has no business on the streets of Nigeria. They have no business on the streets of Nigeria as if there is no issue that will warrant them to be there. No. They can't be found beating people anyhow, beating Okada. Sometimes Okada will carry them and they won't pay. And if the poor guy asks for his money, they'll start beating them. Are you kidding me? What kind of wickedness? These are the things that this election might solve. If we elect somebody like Peter and that will be, I'm sure they're going to fight for this. If they don't fight, it will require them with the mind of them. So I will remind them that we put you there. You have to fight to stop all these injustices. And then again, one thing I must let us understand is this. Many of the times we talk about only these politicians. We focus only on them and leave their family. We shouldn't be leaving their family that they have sent abroad. These their family are beneficiaries of the stealing they have been stealing from Nigeria. All the things they are looting it to protect their family, to take care for their family. They buy beautiful houses and pay cash, for their family. Many of us that live abroad, we can't afford to buy any house free cash and pay cash. No. But it's only politicians in Nigeria that come to a place like United States of America and pay millions of dollar cash for properties and put their families there. And will be shading their family. No, because it is their family that is telling their parents to continue to steal from Nigeria so that they continue to live in luxury and in affluence while you continue to suffer. Your children are being deprived of school. Your children are being deprived of basic things of life. Even look at how dilapidated public schools are today in Nigeria. Is that how it's supposed to be? Which kind of country? Look at the hospitals, clinics in many rural homes. They are like rats infested, environment. And in the same country, in the same state, for instance, in Imo State, where you have a governor wearing watch of several millions of dollars, whereas in that same state you have clinics that in fact, there's even no ceiling. The picture is all over in social media now. In the same state, you see clinics, government clinics, health centers that people are meant to attend. Nothing, no single medication, nothing. It's like a dungeon. It's like I don't even know what to call it. I can't even go there to sit down, not to talk about laying down there to receive any care. And you have these people, whenever they have ordinary headache, they fly abroad to go and receive care with your money, and you still be supporting them. People now, what for now?
Thank you so much.
Adams Oshiomhole. Okay, I'll round up with this. Adams Oshiomhole, that is, talking. If Nigeria were to be an ideal society, Adams Oshiomhole is supposed to be backing Labour Party because he was one time a Labour president, a union leader, a Labour union leader, or whatever it is. Okay, but look at him. He has forgotten all the criticism. He used to criticize government. He used to fight, but I didn't know. Nigeria, sometimes people will come and be fighting and you think they are fighting. They're only trying to make their voices heard so that they will give them one position and they'll keep their mouth shut, like Festus Iyamo, that lawyer, that I feel so disappointed in him. Okay? People should shine their eyes. And if anybody tell you that you cannot do it this time around, in 2023, we cannot do it, tell them they are telling lies. We can do it, and it's not just people say, "Oh, don't worry, even if Peter Obi didn't win this time, next time, no way." It's now or never. Now or never, people. Now or never.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Jordan. Thank you. This is what we keep saying every time. But sometimes we talk, some people will say we're being emotional. Why won't we be emotional with everything that is going on? I don't talk on before. If you never tire on me, don't tire me. The suffering in the country is too much. It's just too much. It's heartbreaking when you see the kind of things happening. It's just painful. One politician go park Rolls Royce, park Ferrari, park this, park everything, put for a house. Yet somebody cannot afford just a meal a day. It's so heartbreaking. It's just so sad.
Actually, one moment, okay? Do you know Dino Malay? Dino Malay was showing 200 wristwatches in his house, 200, and all of them cost so much money.
Now Nigeria we dey now. Who wants to probe? Who wants to say anything? Nigeria we dey. If we were in a country that works, all this kind of thing no go dey happen now. If we're in a country that works, with this kind of thing be happening? Me, I've said it too. I'm just waiting, for the team of Nigeria Watch to decide. We're going to the streets. We are going to the street. I've said it. We're going to the street to make sure we sensitize people, talk to people, make them understand. Because I'm saying it is only when they understand they would now know that they cannot collect 2,000 naira again. They cannot collect urgent 2K to say their vote. They have to vote right and vote right this time. Because the penury where these people don't put us is just a give person headache. It's just so my God. It's so painful. Honestly. It's just so painful. I don't understand. How do they sleep? How do you sleep at night knowing that people are suffering because of you? How do you sleep? How do you sleep?
It's so sad.
How do you sleep? I just wish, Peter Obi would just come on this platform and address us and talk to us. I just wish. Because this thing is so painful. It's so heartbreaking. We have to do it now because I don't understand why we'll say okay later. We have to do it now. Now is the time. We have to come together and do it. Once, like I told you guys before, once we decide on how we're going to go about it and do proper strategy on how to go about it, going into the street and sensitizing people, I'll give you guys feedback. I'm going to give you guys feedback because it don't reach the time. The matter don't too choke. Students have been home since February 14th. This is July 14th, for crying out loud. 6 good months. Students day out. What did they do for house? What are they doing at home? Some set of people go just they sleep, they enjoy, they travel around the world with private jets, they go anywhere where they want go, they buy houses, and they don't even hide it because they feel, we not fit do anything. They go still call social media, I can't show you, say, now my American house be this, now my London house be this, now my Turkey house be this. They don't care. How do you sleep? Your children are graduating every day from American universities, from universities all over the world, but another people, children, they house since February, and this is not the first time this kind of a thing is happening. I don't understand. How can somebody be this wicked? How? And the painful part is when some people come out and you're clamoring for some certain set of people. Is it that you guys enjoy to suffer? Because at what time, I don't even understand. Is it that you guys enjoy the suffering in the country or what? I'm trying to understand. I'm so sorry I'm talking to you guys like this, but I'm just trying to understand. Is it that they enjoy the suffering or what? Or is it that you are benefiting from the corruption? That is why you come out with your full chest, the support, waiting, you know inside your heart is bad. You know inside your heart. I really believe those people that come out to say these things, they know what is wrong. But probably they are benefiting one way or the other. Mr. Juden, you mentioned something about the families of these politicians are out there, collecting money or whatever. Peter Obi already said it. If he's not stealing, his families are not stealing, his friends are not stealing, you have caught corruption by 60%. You've caught it already. Mr. Tiobola said something the other day, and I hold that very strongly. He said, Nigeria is a sick country. You cannot give a sick country to a sick person. So how you go just open your eye clearly, you know, say this person know well. You have a baby at home that is not feeling fine. You know, say this person know well. And you have another person that is also sick. You're constantly tell that sick person, make the sick person they take care of your sick baby at home. It dey happen. Where is it done? It dey happen. It dey happen. It's not done. It's just so sad, honestly. It's just really, really, really sad. I don't talk more. We cannot just come here and talk. But I understand that talking every time like this has actually brought some people to Peter Obi's side, and I'm really glad about that, because I mean we have people on this platform, you know, that were never in support of Peter Obi. But I'm really glad that right now, you know, they've come to terms, they've understood the mission, because we are supposed to be fighting a common goal right now to the betterment of our country, Nigeria. It's really sad, guys. You know, Mr. Machiavelli was just talking right there, and he busted into tears. I can imagine, I can feel the pain. I can totally feel it. Who no go think of Nigeria where no go shed tears? Who will think of the country and they will not shed tears? Who? Unless you no get human sympathy. Guys, please help us to share this video. Help us to like and share. Maybe it will get to Peter Obi. Maybe it will even get to him. Maybe he can even hear us and listen to us and come here and answer some of our questions. Let's know that we are even moving forward. So, guys, please help us to share and like this video. You don't know which person hand if it reach. Maybe by the time we share the video now, if it reach Peter Obi attention, he will totally see this and probably, you know, come here and talk to us and address us. Because right now we need all the help. We need everything, that anything we will feel our hands on, we need it right now. I don't understand how people go just the reason. I don't understand. These politicians, it's not be say that they're clueless, so they are not clueless. They totally know what is going on, because when they catch them, they go abroad. When they want to, you know, enjoy themselves, they go abroad. When they want to do things, they go abroad. Why can't they, you know, bring that same thing back to Nigeria? If you know you enjoy those things there, why can't you make them available here in Nigeria? We dey forbid good thing for this country. We dey forbid good thing. We know they forbid good thing. If it's so sweet, if these things you enjoy them so much, why don't you make them available here so we can also partake in the enjoyment? I mean, anybody when they give honey, in spit the honey, to say honey too sweet. I don't think anybody go spit honey, come up for a mouth, say honey too sweet now. I don't understand. Guys, please, let's vote wisely this time. If you are yet to get your PVC, if you are yet to call your people back home, if you are hearing my voice right now, if you are yet to call your people back home, if you are yet to talk to your people, please call them, sensitize your people, make them understand. If possible, send them Labour Party logo. Make them know that the logo name be this, because some people don't even know what the Labour Party logo look like. Make them not go on election day or on that day, or Congo they look for Peter or be face to vote. Then they go see Labour Party, they not go know waiting to vote. So guys, we're gonna send them Labour Party logo. Let them know what Labour Party look like, so they go know the party where they are meant to vote for on that day. Because sometimes I don't talk am before, not be all Nigerians get data or have the means to sit down for 3 hours watching YouTube. Where the network even there for them to sit down, they watch YouTube. So we have to take the word. They say if mountain not come to Muhammad will go to the mountain. We will go. We go fall in that place. Let's talk to people. Let's engage them. Let's educate one another. Make them understand this thing. Go to the grassroots, man. I don't know how person will do the job wicked. You just wicked. Not only yourself, you don't think about. You just the job wicked. I don't understand. Hey, God. Guys, I beg, let me not even just take so much of your time, because if I sit down here, I will just keep talking and talking, because this thing is so heartbreaking. It's so painful. How somebody go just they do wickedness, and you go to your bed at night, you sleep like a baby. How? How? Only one person will just reach, just get all the money finished, and you're sleeping, watching other people suffering. So people cannot even afford anything. If not be because of all this small NGO way they here and the way they support people here, and they help people for they survive for the country. White thief no go full everywhere when there's hunger in the land. The average Nigerians are not even looking for money to buy cars or buy houses or even have a career path or anything. The average Nigerians are just looking for means to feed. They're just looking for a way to feed, make them just see food chop, make them just belly full. So sometimes you will not even blame these people why they are selling their votes. It's because they've made them poor. They don't make poverty, so beat them. So if they bring 10,000 naira now, 10,000 naira now go be like 10 million for their eyes. So that is why we have to go there and speak to these people. We have to go there and let them understand and educate them, make them understand. Say, now like this, this is the reason why you are suffering. This is the reason why the country is like this. Peter Obi is not a saint. And he has said it too. He's not a saint. But check him now. Let's be realistic. Let's be honest to ourselves. What is bad is bad. Waiting no good, no good. Let's call a spade a spade. Waiting no good, no good. Let's just be truthful to each other. You know, we played a video for you guys about a guy who was talking about voting for, vote your conscience. But at the end, he closed it with, even your conscience, if I know voter, I know trust your conscience. Is that bad? They've succeeded in making us so poor, making us so uneducated. So when they just can't talk to you, anything where they tell you, go just they believe and they go. The same electricity where they promise us in 90 kokoro. Till now we still they no electricity, no good road, nothing. Insecurity just they skyrocket every day by day. People just they turn to thief anyhow because they are just looking for means of survival. If una never tire me, I don't tire. I beg. The suffering don't tire me. The suffer don't too much. It's just tiring. Guys, please, I beg una in the name of God, make una help me share this video. Make una help me like this video. Liking this video means you're telling YouTube that you like what we are doing here and you want our message to spread like wildfire. So make una help me like this video. Now beg I dey beg una. Una, thank you. I'm going to go straight to the next person I have here. Patriotic Nigerian. Patriotic Nigerian, please.
All right, thank you so much. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Patriotic Nigerian, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but can you hear me?
I think Kachi normally delay for a second. So can I go on?
Okay, I can go on. All right, thank you. So my name is Eddie. I am from Benin, but I'm calling from the United States.
Thank you, Mr. Eddie. Mr. Eddie, where are you joining us from? Oh, you already said where you're joining us from. Is this your first time here, please?
Yeah, this is my first time.
Oh my God! Thank you so much for being here today. Please, may I ask you how you got to know about the Naija Watch platform?
Interestingly, I got to hear about it on one man's show. So it's kind of interesting because it said his allusion to this group was more of in a derogatory way, a tongue-in-cheek derogatory way, like, oh, he was trying to ask me why people from the Midwest, the Edos and Deltans, why we support Peter Obi, and I said, well, we are more of an anti-establishment kind of people, and then it was like, oh, he also goes to Naija Watch to, give them some of his intellectual, inputs. Like I feel like there was some sort of condescending in that tone, and that's what brought me here. So I've been watching for a while now, and I've not been able to make contributions for some time. And
my brother, sorry, that man has issue going on. Okay, that one man, something that man is crazy. Also, don't bother with him.
It's fine. It's fine. And again, I
Well,
want to
I'm
say,
glad. Well, I'm glad with I'm glad that his statement or whatever he said, brought you onto our platform. So I'm really glad that you have come to see the things that we do here. Don't
yes.
forget to subscribe, like, and share our videos. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. And I also want to just quickly make this comment about him. I would say, please, let's not ban people like that. He prides himself in being an intellectual, and I think we have people who are up to who are up to him in terms of intellectual engagement here. So we should do our best to engage him and shred whatever points he makes in such a
We're
way that
also trying our best here
it's
to make sure that we don't get distracted so much. That is what happens whenever it comes to our show. He always tries to get us distracted and, deviating us from the topic at hand. And we've said it a number of times that on Ninja Watch platform, we only deal with verified information. You cannot come here and be spreading things that you don't have information about. He came here and he was just spreading all sorts of about Peter Obi. And I asked him a simple question. Have you ever been to Anambra State? He said never. What you're talking about, yeah, you're getting these things from. You're just reading from an article. So you just have to come with news that you can verify when you're coming on the platform like this. We have a lot of people watching and viewing us. A lot people learn from this platform, so we cannot afford, to be spreading things that are not true about anybody. So this is not just about Peter Obi right now. We have tried our possible best to build our platform to this point of spreading just verified news. So if you watch our platform very well, you can see we work with mainstream medias. So and one man went to consistently flout those rules. So what would you have us do?
okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm not here to tell you how to, manage this platform. I was just trying to make a comment in passing. But to the
Thank
points that have
you.
been made, a lot has been said. First was the issue of Tinubu making a very denigrating remark about the Labour Party. So I think that just reveals who Tinubu really is. Tinubu is the type of person that's not very gifted with the gift of the gab. He has a way of just having this Fred and sleeps and letting you know what really is in his mind. The Labour Party does not just represent a political movement. This is um, this is a representation of the labor, the workers of Nigeria. And for you to make that kind of denigrating remark about them, it's just that they would labor till they die. I mean, even if these people are not your political opponents, you wouldn't say that. That's very indecent. But it's not something I'll put past him. He's made very is cast aspersions on people who do not necessarily support his cause in the past, like what he did during the NSAS and what he said about Evans, the kidnapper, and comparing him with herdsmen. So it's not. I mean, it's not really novelty to hear um, Tinubu speak in that way. So it's it just reveals the level of dissonance, the detachment between the political class that's represented by the PDP and the APC. I mean, the PDP, they try to be a bit pretentious about theirs, but it reveals that level of dissonance between them and the common Nigerian. Even though you would say Oshiomhole is more of an effective communicator, you could see when he told a widow to go and die. So I don't know what covenant those people have with death, but Nigerians are not going to have a part of that. If there's anybody that's going to be dying, it's their political ambition and their political, careers. So it's kind of really it tells you why, for example, students are at home today. If that's what you think about the workers of the country, it tells you why the ASU strike issue has lingered up to this moment. I was speaking with a colleague of mine. I was actually a lecturer in Nigeria before I left. I was a lecturer in the University of Benin before I left. And at that time, it seems like, because I left like in a way to reset my life. And it seemed like a very stupid decision I made at that point. But speaking with a colleague a few weeks ago, and her comment to me was that she cannot even afford spaghetti. So we think about ASU strike so much in the light of the students being at home. Lecturers have not been paid all this while. So that's the way it works. During strikes, lecturers are not paid. So as much as we want to donate to Peter Obi's political, ambition, I think if you have a lecturer friend, please do well to also send them some money. Those people are really suffering. So if someone can say they will labor till death, you can imagine it's not really far-fetched that we have lecturers literally on the throes of death now because they have not been able to afford money, afford food for themselves and their children for a while now. So that's on Tinubu's side. Someone also, I agreed so much because I started listening a while earlier, which was I think Narita. She really captured the points, but she said something about Oshiomhole being feeling somehow because of that comment that Tinubu said. Please, let's not deceive ourselves. Oshiomhole is 10 times worse than Tinubu. Oshiomhole is just a guy man that used labor to achieve whatever he achieved. So it's not, as in, let's not, try to, flatter ourselves to think that Oshiomhole has ever been a labor man. Oshiomhole has just been a political gamer. So whatever Tinubu said resonated 1,000 times with Oshiomhole. You understand? So he's not going to go back and say, oh, his only regret would be, oh, why Tinubu should not have said it. But that's what they think. They don't care about labor. So let's not just think that Oshiomhole, would feel somehow because his constituency, which is labor, was, an aspersion was cast at them. No, Oshiomhole is on board with that. It's just every inch as evil as a Tinubu. And then I don't know if we've talked about this issue of the Muslim ticket. I don't know if it's on the table today, but I just want to quickly make a comment on it because I listened on the platform yesterday when people were trying to, wave that away. And, I find it really interesting how Christians, and I'm not trying to, give a religious slant to what's going on now. I'm not trying to religionize this conversation, but I find it, a bit interesting how Christians are ready to be liberal when these issues are brought up, and we try to intellectualize it. The truth is that why is it that it is when a Muslim, particularly a Northern Muslim, is involved that the issue of competence comes up? When Northern Muslim service chiefs were brought to lead, the different military architecture of Nigeria, the argument was we should choose competence as opposed to, reflecting our diversity as a country. And it really pains me when I hear people from maybe outside Nigeria actually echo these points. We understand that even as developed as America is, there is a lot of investment into diversity, equity, and inclusion. I think our sister Omoye can actually attest to that. This is a country that's very multicultural. Why did Joe Biden contest with a black woman? Why was it so much of a big deal? And then in Nigeria, where these issues are even more germane, we want to wave it away. I just don't understand the thinking behind this. I was listening to a professor from the London School of Economics, and he was talking about Nigeria, and I'm trying to remember the very topic. Whether the topic for that conversation was Nigeria, a nation about to collapse or something like that. And then he made reference to a chart or a list of countries in the global index of fragility. Nigeria is number 14 on that list. Fragile States Index. I don't know. The list he actually showed was Nigeria was number 12, but the one I'm seeing now on World Population Review, Nigeria is number 14. Let me call the countries that are before Nigeria: Yemen, Somalia, South Korea, and South Sudan rather, Syria, DRC, that's Democratic Republic of Congo, Central African Republic, Chad, Sudan, Afghanistan, Zimbabwe, Guinea, Haiti, Iraq, and then Nigeria, number 14 on the list that I'm looking at here. So what do all these countries have in common? Is it an ethnic crisis or religious crisis? We just saw what happened with Afghanistan. And then in a country like Nigeria, where militants have just been released from prison, from a medium security prison, a country like Nigeria where 50 people, including someone that was a tenant to my father, was killed in a war. We are talking about just waving off religion, just waving off ethnicity. I think we're just being economical, not just with the truth, but with reality. We cannot say we are a country and not understand the things that are triggers to us as a country. And it also reveals how dissonant Tinubu, the APC, and the ruling class is from the ordinary Nigeria. In other words, they just feel like we should go to hell. You understand? So I really want us to think about this. Now, in 2015, a pastor went around and said that the goal of APC was to Islamize Nigeria. And he itemized some very cogent points. This is a party whose presidential candidate is a Muslim. The national chairman and the big wigs were Muslims. And a lot of us, I agreed with him, but a lot of us liberal Christians felt, and when I speak of liberal Christians, I actually, I'm putting every other non-Muslim group in that, under that umbrella. A lot of us waved it away like, oh, this guy is just being a conspiracy theorist, right? But fast forward to yesterday, that same sentiment was reinforced by no less a person than the secretary to the government of the federation that served under Buhari, Babashir Lawal, who's a northern Christian. He made that same statement about Nigeria, the ruling party having somewhat an Islamic agenda. Another person who served in this government is a northern Christian, what's his name? Solomon Dalong, the former Minister of Sports, stopped short at saying this, but he said something to the effect that Islam as a religion is being used to promote a political agenda in Nigeria. So why do we keep playing the ostrich, all in the name of being liberal? We have to resist this Muslim ticket. I don't care about the precedent that was set in 1993. In 1993, Nigeria as a whole, our goal was to see how we can get away from the clutches of the military. Now, our goal is to get away from the clutches of militants who are predominantly of a particular religious persuasion. Our goal is to get away from a president who has shown some sort of favoritism, nepotism towards people of a religious persuasion. So why do we keep playing the ostrich? And lastly, as much as we support Peter Obi, I am 100% for Peter Obi. My family, we are all for Peter Obi. Also, I'm a person of faith. I believe there's a spiritual warfare going on too. We cannot just take things for granted. Let's pray about this. Let's keep doing whatever we can, and let's resist this Muslim ticket. It might seem like a very it's just politics that's been played. It might seem very insidious at this moment, right? But you never know what's the next thing that's going to be done. I was listening to a lady, a social commentator in Nigeria, in America, who's originally from Lebanon, and she talked about how the Islamists took over Lebanon as recent as the 1940s. If you Google pictures of Afghanistan in the 1960s and 1970s, when the Shah was the leader, the political leader of Afghanistan, you see that those people were very liberal. Women could drive, women could dress without the hijab. But fast forward to less than about 40 years after, You see what Afghanistan is today. So let's not just wave these things away like this is just conspiracy theory. Let's not over intellectualize these conversations. We know the country we are from. People are dying in all war. One of the ladies, Mary Sunday, as I said earlier, was my father's. She was a tenant. She's from Edo State, an Asian woman. She was killed there. So let's not be so standoffish about this thing until it comes very close to us. I've made my comments. I don't want to get very emotional about this. Thank you very much for the time.
Thank you very much, Mr. I think I lost your name right there because Patriotic Nigerian is what is written on your username. Thank you very much for that. I hope to see you more here. Please, if you're yet to subscribe, kindly do so, like and share our broadcast. Thank you very much. I can see next person I have here is Mr. Jamie Wonderman. Mr. Jamie, please.
I have waited a long time for this opportunity. Thank you, guys.
Thank
This
you.
is my first time of joining as a panel. Long time.
Yay! Thank you so
Yes.
much.
Most of the time, I just watch you listen to you guys on YouTube. But today, I think something caught my attention when I was listening on YouTube, and I decided to jump in. So,
Okay.
but first of all, I want to say that you guys are doing a great job.
Thank
Um,
you.
I see it every day and move. Before I go ahead, okay. First of all, I try to support you guys through YouTube or this thing. It's kind of confusing, so maybe somebody could help me. Let me just contribute because I know the resources you guys are putting in to make this go live in Nigeria. I know that you have to spend petrol or diesel to get light and internet. So I want to encourage people here, if you can support this movement for us to keep the talks going, it will help. So they need money to support. Now, talking about money, I ran into something that Aisha said. She said about that we need to raise about 100 billion naira for Peter Obi to for him to campaign. So he's not worried about money. She talked about different ways of how people can contribute $100 in abroad to support the movement. First of all, I'm already committed to that. I had to get my brothers into it and my friends into this movement. We're just waiting for an opportunity to be able to support the movement. Number two, somebody said something and I wasn't happy about it. Let's not get too emotional about this thing and let's not bring in sentiments, okay? He talked about people who are in the diaspora, who are living, who are working, who are eating off the democracy of other people, the sweat of other people. That is not true. If you have been here, you will see how Africans suffer in these countries. I have never in my life worked the way I have worked. I've been working in this country, America, that I am. All right. I've worked, people work 23 hours, sometimes 24 hours. I have a brother who came, I call him my brother because when he got stuck here with his visitor's visa, I had to put him in my house because he could not, he said he's not going back home. I had to put it in my house. That boy works 20, he's from Edo State. He works 24 hours for 5 days just to be able to put food on his table. He has children, 5 children in Nigeria. So when people say that we're working off, the Americans might not be working. The owners of this country, the people who own the country might not be working as hard as we do, but we work several jobs. Let me tell you, somebody else mentioned that politicians in Nigeria will come here with the children to buy houses cash. We cannot buy houses cash. We don't have that kind of money. Most of the time, we're living paycheck to paycheck. When I mean paycheck, salary to salary. And we have to support our family in Nigeria. When he said that thing, I was not happy about it. We are one. Let me tell you, we have a group of people who are working together that because we cannot vote in America, we're planning to come to Nigeria to vote. We're trying to come as a team, vote and come back. That is the kind of support that we can support. You say that we are now, who told you that? We are campaigning in several ways. When we had NSAS, we went all the way to DC. I don't like it when people think that people abroad are just living. Let me tell you something. We are not as free. when we come to Nigeria, Nigeria is home for us. But here, when you come here, you maintain your lane. Nobody should join us. We're a team. We're trying to work together. Don't try to victimize anything. One thing I noticed about Peter Obi is this. Whenever he comes online to talk about, they ask him a question, he's talking about how to make the country better. He's not attacking Tinubu. He's not attacking Atiku. But all those other people, they're attacking him. Let's talk of how we can make this change, how we can work together to make this country a better place. Don't get me wrong. Peter Obi cannot change Nigeria in 8 years, but he can start the movement. With us on his side, we support him doing our own local, small support, making sure that things are in place. With the present attitude that we have going on, it was when I noticed when what happened in NSAS, I knew that a change is coming. Do you understand me? So please, don't let anybody attack all of us in the my day. I was in Nigeria. I was hungry. My father, I was hungry. I had the opportunity to leave Nigeria, and you tell me I should not take it? I was hungry. I did not have a job. I had a bachelor's in accounting from Enugu State University. Did not have a job. As I'm talking to you, I'm at work. I've been on this call waiting. I've been working since. Don't think that I'm just sitting there. I've been working round the clock. So let's work as a team. Let's not victimize each other. Oh, you're living abroad. You don't know what. Who said so? Every day we send money to Nigeria to help people. People are dying in Nigeria. People are hungry. I'm very passionate about Nigeria. I am Nigeria to the core because I did here. You know me say because I did here. People think that I even live in Nigeria. They don't even know that I'm not in Nigeria because how involved I am. Please, let's not be victimizing people abroad. People abroad, they're suffering. You need to see your brothers when they come. I know they come to Nigeria, bring big cars and between. That's the only opportunity they have. They don't even rest here. I'm not calling to attack anybody. I'm just saying that please, let's stay focused. Let's stay focused. I'm going to support this movement. I didn't have anything. I'm not a political person. I love Nigeria. I love what you guys are doing. That's why I'm supporting you guys.
Thank you.
I didn't call to discourage anybody or to attack anybody. I just want us to just stay focused. Let's stay focused. If not, these thieves will come again and steal this thing from us.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jamie, for putting that out there. Thank you so much. Just in case you're having problems with the super chat on the comment section, the account number is just right there on the screen. Support us in any way you can. Thank you so much for putting that out there. The work we do here is actually not easy. We put a lot of resources to make sure we come on live every day, and we said we're going to be coming on live every day from now till the 2023 elections. We have said that, and by God's grace, we're going to do that. I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm coming, Madam Rita, please. I want to say thank you to Mr. Jordan. Mr. Jordan, thank you so much for the contributions. God bless you. God bless you. I really appreciate it. The Ninja Watch family, do not take that for granted. Mr. Jordan, God bless you. Thank you so much for that. Madam Rita, you were going to say something, please.
No, I was going to ask if I could make a comment to respond to Sir Jimmy that just spoke.
Okay,
about
please go ahead.
yeah, it's just going to be quick. Sir Jamie, I think maybe you misheard Brother Machiavelli. He was casting aspersions on those in diaspora who are still supporting the evil politicians. He wasn't referring to the entire diasporans. After all, he's a diasporan as well. So I think you probably misunderstood him or you misheard what he was saying, because it is good that we give people the right information. He was referring to those, and they know themselves. Some of them are actually listening to us, who are supporting a man at Bodilon, APC, PDP, Kwakwanso's party, and the rest. Those are the people he was referring to in diaspora. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Madam Rita, for putting that out there. I was going to say that, but thank you for doing that. Thank you so much. Mr. Jamie, I hope you understand. Oh, Mr. Jamie, thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you so much, Mr. Jamie. God bless you. Next person we have here is Mr. Tiobala. Mr. Tiobala, please. Good evening.
Good evening. Hope you can hear me.
Loud and clear.
Thank you so much for the good work. Here we are
Thank
again.
you. Yes, so
Like seriously, but thank God for the situation we find ourselves today. If not for Peter Obi, we would have just be left with the two devils to choose one from.
my dear.
It's something really commendable from the part of Peter Obi. However, Nigeria is something that really need our own individual effort to keep that nation going, because the situation in that country right now is something you cannot really talk about. I really carefully listened to the last guy, the constitutional guy, I don't know the name, please. He actually analyzed everything that is happening in Nigeria, talking about the lecturer, the way they are suffering. And he also make a reference to the case of Oshiomhole, what he told one particular woman in Edo State that he should go and die. It seems that this go and die is synonymous with APC family. They don't care because they are a party of Agbero. They can say anything they like because they believe they can buy votes. They also make reference to how Lebanon and all those people, how they, because of that friendly, lovely, before you know, their country, turn a Muslim country. The same thing happened in Turkey. Turkey, as we all know, was a Christian country. What now happened today? They sent a letter to David Oyedepo about a year ago or so. I can't remember the particular date or so. It's on the YouTube. Don't try full letter to David Oyedepo. It's on YouTube. They said that they are the owner of Nigeria land. They have already surrounded the Yoruba land. They have surrounded Nigeria. They are just waiting for a call. Remember that priest they kidnapped recently? They also told him the same thing. So when they are talking about the issue of Muslim ticket, not that we are scared they are going to win election, because nothing. They don't have anything to bring aboard, because like I said before, the person of Tinubu was the one that told us that he brought Muhammadu Buhari. And if you know that you bring Buhari and you fail to give in the blueprint or the changes you told us people were bringing, now you are, after 8 years, you want to come and take over. So what difference are you going to make? So it's something ridiculous, But however, we have to be very sensitive to what is going on right now. There's a rumor going on on ground in Lagos, how they are secretly passing Sharia law, but we don't know, just to preach the Northerners. Or I don't know what's the motive behind that. Something is going on. We don't know what is going on. We just have to work. We just have to cry out. Even in the northern part of the country, as we're even talking about, they are not just fully Muslim-dominated area. Yes, the majority of them are Muslim. We have majority of Christians there too. It's even now, I'm even beginning to understand most of those people, most of us even refer to ourselves, majority of them are even Christians. But they are not even bringing them into power, because I don't know. But in all, we just have to be very sensitive to this, to what is going on. If you listen to Mama Taraba years back, these women have said so many things regarding these evil politicians. There are so many things going on in that country. Now, Oshiomhole coming out to make one or two statements. Yes. Remember, Tinubu wanted to come and install another of his puppets in Edo State, but we made them to understand that Edo is not Lagos, so that he can be feeding from them, using them as a political talks, calling them the lions and tigers of Edo land. But thank God for the people of Edo State. They don't believe in an individual. They believe in, they don't believe in an individual taking over the resources of the land. They believe in your capacity. They believe in your character. So I will urge the people of Yoruba land to take, especially in Lagos, to take that same step. Don't allow one man to be controlling your resources. You have worked for it. Look at what he's saying right now, that those people will labor and die. You are telling me the ASU will labor and die. You're telling me the health workers will labor and die. These are the laborers. These are the workers in the land. You said the students will go to school, they will not have a job. That's what you are saying. After studying for years, no job, nothing. Then is to labor and die. These are their plans they have for us. Their children are busy studying abroad, living a good life. They have access to loans. They have access to all the resources they want, but leaving the common man alone. Like what our brother just said here, many people are living. I mean, the workers. I'm not talking about the people that are not even working right now. At least I graduated for University of Benin. I know what even lecturers there. If you go to their office, you know what it takes to even leave, go to lecturer's office and come. I mean, as a guy, what do you have for me? This and that. If lecturer people that are working can even be soliciting, I mean, with their salary, let alone now they don't even have a job, they don't have something going on for them. This is what Nigeria, this government, APC government are succeeded in doing. This is what they are succeeded in doing. Whether we like it or not, this APC and PDP, they have nothing good for Nigerians. They have nothing good for Nigerians. The world is moving fast, but here they are still busy of thinking of how to share money. As I speak right now, money, as in people don't have dollars to do business. But the politician kept it. If you go to any bank, now you send money to Nigeria, go to any bank now, whether you have any access to money, to dollar. Atiku and Tinubu, they are just, I regard them as a twin men of apocalypse. Both are criminal in nature. Both have public record of extreme avarice. All they just want that wealth for themselves. They are both integrity challenged. They don't have any record. Is it Atiku was in custom before? What did he do? Just to aim of siphoning Nigeria's money. Look at Tinubu, as we are even talking about. They have a case here in the US. No certificate. Yeah, you are busy cursing people because you know that you can just ride on people's weight. Now, Nigeria is in a dying need of help. Now, many people who are parochial in nature are still clamoring for all these leaders who are also parochial as well, with their ideas lying in comatose. Nigeria, for this 21st century, we are still clamoring for this type of leader who does not have any. Say, okay, look at today. They are not even coming to the mainstream media to come and talk to the people. Okay, this is my vision. This is what I have for the country. Okay, this is what I want to measure Nigeria with the other country. Nothing like that. All they keep on doing, they just to move around, go and meet president, share money. At the end of the day, they believe they can buy votes. But one thing I want to let Nigeria know about this coming election is going to be different. But we must be very careful. It's going to be different in the sense that the beavers that is going to be used might reduce so many criminal things. But one thing I know of APC is that, like what they did in those states, I carefully monitored it. They come with PVC to different polling units. They were sharing that PVC to individual. They will not use that PVC to go and do their thumbprinting. I don't know how it happened. And most of them were able to bypass that biometrics. Everything went well. I don't know. I don't know if INEC can do something very important that two people, one person or one person cannot vote twice. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but it happens in those states. I must tell you the truth. But those people were wise enough to collect their money and still vote the right person. Because those states are very intellectual. They know what to do. An average Edo man is very conscious of his future, or his or her future. This comment of Oshiomhole and his people, and especially the comment made by Ahmed Bola Tinubu, it does not show that leadership quality in him. These are the reasons these people should not be voted into power. They will never come to you to come and communicate with you. They will never meet you to dialogue one-on-one. All they will do to kill you the way they try to kiss on the Igboho. That's what they will do. All they will do is to come and give order to come and shoot people at Lekki Toge. That is what they will do to you. You think you are supporting them. A friend of mine during 2019, to be precise, Buhari was still coming back again for the second. I told this guy you people are clamoring for. It's not the right person. No. Let's change this. No, he was arguing with me. Today now he wants to leave Nigeria. Why are you leaving? Why can't you stay? Nigeria is right now needs somebody who is be able to pilot that nation to the right direction. We might not get it fully right come 2023, I mean, for the 8 years of the person of Peter Obi, but he's going to steer it in the right direction, giving people sense of belonging. In Nigeria, they say school and scam because their leaders don't have certificates. Yes, they have the right to say so because the people who lead them don't have certificate. Buhari don't have certificate. Now Tinubu don't have. Education in Nigeria now is in coma too. It's dying. Look at the teaching method we have in our various schools in Nigeria. All they do, they will give you a notebook. Go. At the end of the Mokoma write exam, you pass, you go home. At the end of if a person graduates, nothing. Educational quality in Nigeria is dead. School management is there, no resources, no internet, no lights. If we can see, one of the major way of a nation building is human capacity. If you cannot develop the human you have in the society, definitely forget whatever things you are doing. In today's world, people are talking about robotics, but Nigeria, what they keep on doing right now is buying of votes. If you go to different internet now, you see Indians. What they do, you see Indian community on YouTube. They are doing all this data science and all this database, whatever challenges. But in Nigeria, what you do is a different thing entirely. Check out the internet. Have you seen any YouTube or any blogger, anything, talking about anything that has to do with improving technology? No. It's only India you will see on YouTube and other Chinas and other people. We in Nigeria, we have the resources. See what Nigerian people are doing here in the US, in the UK and everywhere. Look at doctors. They are doing well here in the US, doing well all over the world. Our society have ridiculed everything that our forefathers labored to build. Now we are still clamoring for the same set of people. Do you think Buhari, Tinubu will come, knowing fully where his own VP is have a link to terrorists? What happened at Kuje Break prison? These are people, they've already planned that attack. Today now, nobody has been arrested. No footage, no camera, no video of anything about them. For this 21st century, you cannot do anything about it. Then you are not posting picture on the internet that people should go and be looking for terrorists for you. Criminal everywhere, both at the government sector everywhere. We just have to be very careful. The reason why we are even crying this cry or telling the world to go this way is not because we have, I don't know Peter Obi in person. Just I need better Nigeria. I need the world to be envy of that country. We have all it takes. Is it gold? Is it cocoa? Is it, what do you have? Natural resources, everything is there. Even in ICT, we are doing well all over the world. Is it in healthcare or where? But here we are, leaders have ridiculed us to the extent that, look at our musician, naked in on the streets, in the name of support of APC or whatever. Does that make sense? In today's world, we just have to come together. Let's build that society. We can do it. But I want to let you people know that this 2023 election is going to be different. Over the year, we have almost about 80-something million registered voters. Over the years, we have been having like 29 people who have come out to vote. But remember, we have an additional 40 or 40-something million people. Why? Because they don't believe in the Nigeria electoral system. But things will definitely change this time around. We just have to keep the ball going, moving on. Because this set of people, they will see, because the people that will be coming out to vote this time around will shock the world. Let's keep the momentum going. Let's keep the momentum going. That's just the simple truth. Let's keep the momentum going. For people coming around here to come and tell us one or two issues, yes, like person like one man. I've noticed him several times. Many a time he call me an apobia. I'm from Edo State. I'm not from anywhere near Igbo. But however, that doesn't matter right now. The most important is that we have a goal to catch up. We should be thinking of the way forward. How can we raise funds? How can we raise money? Like many people now want to donate. They don't have access. They don't have any link. They should come up because they cannot just wait. Once they wait, they will be distracted with their campaign. They just have to keep on doing all these things around for people to start making their contributions. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tiyobala, for that amazing submission. I'm going to go straight. Oh, we have some people actually came late. Mr. Tunde Daniel, I see you. And Mr. Kel, I see you right there. But first of all, let me take time out to say thank you to Mr. Okeke Kelvin and Mr. Babatunde Daniel. Thank you so much for the super chat. God bless you. God bless you. May your pocket never run dry. I do not take this for granted. Thank you for the encouragement. God bless you. And may the Almighty supply you. In Jesus' name. Amen. Mr. Okeke Calvin and Baba Tudin Daniel. Thank you once again. Mr. Andrew, please, are you ready for me?
Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone on the panel and those listening at home and abroad. Thanks for giving those of us that did not go to school the floor to hear our own opinion. Someone said they use the Muslim ticket to divide us. I want to see if I can put this to bed. I will try my possible best to see if I can put this issue of Muslim to bed. Even though I strongly know very well that the election, we've already casted our votes and Peter Obi has won. We're just waiting for the day it will take office. Now, hypothetically, let me use an hypothetical situation here in throwing a spanner into the wheel. Let's say Peter Obi, with all his credentials, credibility and everything, is a Muslim. And his vice president is a Muslim as well too. And we did not vote for him, but however, he became president of our country. And in 4 years, he was able to turn things around. Electricity, good roads, the judicial system is working, the police are being paid, education system, unemployment, everything improved. At least, let's say 50%. After the 4 years, he comes again to campaign for the second term. Would any of us vote for him? It's a question, please.
Could you please ask that again, Mr. Andrew?
Okay. It's an hypothetical situation. I'm trying to put this Muslim ticket to bed.
Okay.
If possible. And for the record, I'm not in support of APC or his candidates or their candidates. So let's say hypothetically, Peter Obi, with his credentials and everything, is a Muslim, and his vice president is a Muslim. Now, those of us on this platform did not vote for him, or those who don't like the Muslim ticket did not vote for him. However, he became the president, and he was able to turn things around. Good road, unemployment, everything we want. I mean, up to maybe 50%. So his 4-year tenure finished, and he's coming back for the second time. Would you vote for him?
Of course.
So what we're looking for is somebody with credentials, credibility. Because I am a religious person as well too. But we must be very careful that if we have to put things into context, some of us, we work in places where we don't even know what our bosses are, whether he's a Muslim or he's an idol worshiper. And we do our job and we go home, feed our families, take care of ourselves and everything. Things work. There are Christians who go to Turkey, who flee to Turkey despite the fact that Turkey is a Muslim nation. They don't express this sentiment the same way they express the sentiment in Nigeria. So let's put this to bed. Let's use it to our advantage, if possible. Not because they are Muslim, but because they are not credible. They are not. Let's look at somebody who is credible, who can do the job. if a Muslim person comes in, what's he going to do? Is he going to make sure all of us turn us to Muslim? Is he going to burn all the churches? Is he going to say don't preach? If he says don't preach again, that is fulfillment of the scripture, because I don't know why we Christians are even afraid to die. I don't understand. Jesus Christ said, if you call my name, you'll be persecuted. So what's the problem? This hypothetical question I've asked, only one person answered, which is Kachi.
No, I'm asking too. I just joined, sir.
I would like to respond
To your question.
We have answer here. If you need
I
answer,
would like to respond.
So,
Can I respond to that question?
ridiculous.
Can I respond?
Kachi, may I respond? I don't
No,
know.
Rita, you cannot respond, please.
Can I respond to it? Can I respond?
Rita knows why I tell she cannot respond, and she has to respect that, please. Other people can respond. I can report what I say.
Can I respond?
Well, it's up to the moderator to tell people to respond.
Kachi,
Please go ahead and respond.
Okay, let me say this. Now, what the question you ask can only be true of a country where there is fairness and justice, and of a country where Christianity is not at the front burner, but not a country like Nigeria, where for the past we are about how many years now since independence? 60 years of independence, 61 or so, and of that 61 years, Muslims have ruled us for 40-something, I think 41 years, if I'm not mistaken.
Sorry, let me interject you. Let me repeat my question. Let me repeat my question. Maybe you don't understand my question.
Maybe you repeat your question so that.
Okay, I speak of the present without having disregard to the past. I understand the past, but I speak of the present.
So at present now, people are dying in church.
Mr. Theobala, can you please wait, please? Can you please respect my floor, please? My time, please.
This question don't necessarily.
My question is, hypothetically, Peter Obi, the Peter Obi that we all are vying for this very moment, is a Muslim but has the credibility. Okay, he eventually become president and is able to turn things around for these 4 years. What we want: electricity, good roads, the rate of unemployment drop, infrastructures, health, and everything. It comes again another 4 years. Would we vote for him? That's the question.
Yeah, but the point that question, there is no how. So Peter Obi, being a stock from being from the
Jordan, he said hypothetically.
Yeah, but we're not talking about hypothesis here. We're talking about reality. Nigeria has been a fake, operating under this fake premise, even with fake constitution. But we are talking about reality. There is no how it can happen. That hypothesis can be realistic in Nigeria. That is impossible.
Okay. All right, thank you, Mr. Jordan.
I think if you want to talk about hypothesis, I think some of you are overseas, UK, US, or whatever, you complain that in all the jobs you are going for is being filled by white people, but you're a black person, you can do the job. So why are you campaigning that they should choose you as a black person? Because you want to feel represented. You want the position of the key positions. You want to make sure that black people are there as well, not just the white people. So it's as good as that. In Nigeria, there are people of different faith. So whether you're Muslim, you're Christian, you're Yoruba, you're Hausa, you want to see that all the diverse religion and ethnicity in Nigeria are well represented. But for me, I don't care anyway. I'm not going to vote for APC. But that is just my take on that. Thank you.
Thank you. I believe I still have the floor. Like I said,
am I not allowed to respond?
No, you are not. I said that with full authority.
Mr. Andrew, please go ahead.
So,
Mr. Andrew, can I respond?
Mr. Leftis, wait first. Let me just finish my time. Then I'll yield the floor back to you people. Like I said, let's focus on. We're all for Peter Obi. All this Muslim thing is a distraction. I keep saying it. Rather than we to capitalize on it and ask people to vote for Peter Obi, look at the man. I mean, I listened to his speech in Osun State. Like I said, I put it does not respond evil for evil. He turned things around. Do you think what they say does not hurt him? Of course it hurt him. But it will not attack you back. That is somebody who gives hope. So I think we should follow his footsteps and preach hope and peace. We don't need division right now. The statement Tinubu made, actually went to listen to the video. That statement is very divisive. He is using it to divide. In the context in which he made it, after making it, he prayed for the Osun people. Their labor will not be in vain. But he fails to understand that even in labor, there are Osun people there. That is how wrong he is. And I said this message should be preached to make them understand that this man does not have the good of the nation at heart. No matter how his prayer is that he prays for the Osun people, because there are Osun people in labor. There are Osun people married to different tribes. So what is he saying? Is he telling that some Osun people will prosper and some of them will fail? You have to look at the reason behind it. It's very divisive. And we don't need such leaders. We need someone who will unite us regardless of our faith, religion, tribe. That is what we need. Like the man who interjected talking about why we're saying white people took the job, this and that. Sir, respectfully, I have to disagree with you. 100%. Because why? We blacks at times, we don't vie for position. Yes, they overlook us, they favor us, but do we push? Look at the UK now. There's a Nigerian girl vying to become the Tory leader. And possibly if she becomes the Tory leader, she becomes the prime minister. She's black, she's Nigerian, she's born UK. So that is incorrect. I have to tell you that because I work here, I have applied for positions. The ones I don't get, I take it up, I fight it. So we all have to fight. It's fairness at the end of the day. But the basic things that we want is electricity. Everybody has it. It's good road, education, health. That is the basic thing we want. I don't care who provides it, as far as I'm concerned. I don't really care who provides it. If Oshiomhole or Pastor Bakari has won the ticket of APC, are we going to be saying the same thing? Come on, let's be realistic. So because the person is a pastor means he can deliver? No, it doesn't follow. I yield the floor. Thank you.
Sorry, I might have to respond to that.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Andrew, for that. Mr. Tunde Daniel has actually not said anything. So, Mr. Tunde Daniel, please, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, everybody. Quickly, I'm going to respond to what the last speaker said because I was the one that said this, Muslim, whatever thing is. And whether we like it or not, we have to be aware that issue about race, gender, religion is always going to play an impact in politics. It's very, very powerful. He said he's based in UK, so I'm based in the UK as well, so I'll refer him to a few things. If you study your UK history back in the days, you would know the role religion played in the UK in terms of Catholics and the other people, the gospel Pentecostal. That back in the day in the UK, if they catch you reading the Bible on your own, if you come from a wealthy family, they will behead you. If you come from a rich family, they will burn you to death. That is for you to know the impact of religion in these places. In the US right now, the abortion law that was overturned, it was the Catholics or the religious body were the one pushing for it to make sure that, it's anti-abortion. So somehow, somewhere, all these religious platforms, they have a say in politics. So you cannot overrule that. But when you have a Muslim, all right, in the helms of affairs, who do you run to, to advocate for your cause? So these are some of the things, that we have to consider. So it's not that I don't care really, technically, so long as I want the job done, like you say, yeah, fine. Everybody knows that. But at the same time, some of these small things will have to be considered to make sure that there's inclusiveness and there's unity amongst everybody in terms of, when you talk about a country like Nigeria. But that is all I'll say about that. But the issue of this OB thing, I'm not going to waste time talking about what APC or this. No, that is none of my business. What I'll focus on is what can we do going forward here, you know. And personally, I think if we can begin to spread the word, just the way the Christians were spreading Christianity across the world. You know, a Christian would take the Bible and say, Jesus said, go ahead and preach the gospel. That is what we should be preaching. All right. Don't let us waste our energy on APC or PDP and none of that. All right. Aggressively preach OB. I look at campaigns, you know, the recent Oshun rally that they were doing, and for APC, we see 1,000 people that showed up for APC, and just a small number of people showed up for the Labour Party. It could be one or two things. Number one, most of the crowd for APC are touts. There are people that don't have jobs because a normal person will probably be at their workplace at that time. Not a lot of people showed for B, but when you look at the caliber of people that showed for B, they are youth, they are sensible people, they are not touts, you know. And even someone like me, I might not show up for that kind of rally, but on election day, I know I'm going to vote for the guy. So I think it's really important, you know, we don't waste time and just, you know, hammering on the evil that the APC or PDP are doing in this country, but we should focus more on how we're going to preach the gospel of OB and make sure that come election day, all these things that we're talking about, you know, could translate to votes. Whatever we can do, I think that should be the key thing we should focus on. Thank you very much. That's all I have.
Thank you so much, Mr. Tunde Daniel. Yeah,
Lady
Mr. Tunde, is this
Mercy.
your first time being here, please?
Sorry?
Is this your first time being here?
Yeah, I just stumbled on you guys randomly this evening. So
Oh,
I thought, yeah.
great. I'm so glad to hear that. Thank you so much for being here today. I hope you subscribed.
Oh, yes, already did.
Oh, great. Thank you so much. Please endeavor to like and share this broadcast. And also, don't hesitate to join us Monday to Thursday, 5 p.m. Nigerian time for a discussion like this. And every Friday, actually, we have our debate, 6 p.m. Nigerian time. So that is tomorrow, 6 p.m. Please endeavor to be here for our debate tomorrow. Thank you so much. We have our newspaper reviews Monday to Saturdays, 10 a.m. Nigerian time. Please endeavor to join us whenever you can. Thank you, Mr. Tunde. I'm glad to have you here.
Thank you.
Okay, then we'll go to the next person we have here. Madam Rita, you were going to say something.
I don't want to take the next person's somebody who hasn't spoken. I don't want to just take this. So that's why I'm asking. I don't know if you're going around again because I have a lot to respond to.
Okay, we're going to be going round in a bit, but we just have two more people to just say something before we go round. But before then, I want to say thank you to Mr. Too Blessed. Too Blessed, thank you so much for the super sticker. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. I appreciate you, the support, the encouragement. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Please make use of the $ just right there on the comment section. Support us with anything that you can. Thank you so much. God bless you as you do so. Mr. Ken, please, are you there for me? Mr. Kel.
Yes, my sister. God bless you. I'm here.
Good evening.
Good evening, everybody on the panel, our viewers. God bless you all. Mr. Kashi, the Kelvin Okeke you called on the super chat is Mr. Kel.
Oh, great. Thank you so much, Mr. Calvin Okeke. Thank you. I'm super grateful for the super
Oh, yes. I thank God we are making tremendous progress. Things are happening. We can see the development, positive developments, even though the campaign has not properly officially started. Looking at what Afenifera's position is today, that tells us that more is still on the way.
Mm-hmm.
You see, Atiku and Tinubu, I will put it in this way, the way we say it in Nigeria, they don't buy bad markets. They are not going anywhere. Number one is Nigerians has woken up, especially the educated and also the uneducated. You know, there are where things will happen in your life or difficulties will make the uneducated become educated. The old man said, the Afenifere that said, what will APC come to campaign with? What legacy after deceiving Nigeria for 8 years? According to him, he said PDP is a simple matter. They have been with the power for so long. So I just want to bring a positive encouragement for us to keep what we are doing. This election is going to surprise every Nigerian because these old guys, they've been banking on the way they used to do things, but things have changed. They are banking on how they will rig election, banking on how they will manipulate ballot boxes, but things have changed. They will wake up that day of election and discover that status quo has changed. I was listening to Professor Patutomi 2 days ago. You know, Patutomi is the brain behind this thought force. In his interview, he said, on the election day, every polling booth will have at least 15 Labour candidates. 15 Labour representatives there to protect or to monitor their votes. I don't know if that says anything to anybody. And he says something that, we have not paid attention to. Professor said that as a campaign start, they're going to present to Nigerians shadow cabinets. What does that mean? They are forming a team. During the campaign, Nigerians will know who will become the Minister of Education if they win. Nigerians will know who will be Minister of Works if they win. Nigerians will know who will be the Minister of Finance if they win. They're going to present shadow cabinet. So by the time you are looking at the individuals that will be in the cabinet, you will not only be voting for P2B, you'll be voting for people you know that they're competent. Now, coming to the vice president, I listened to his interviews, about 2-3 interviews. This guy is talking with so much authority, with so much, you will see in him that he knows what he's talking about. Now, we're going to see a vice president who is not just going to be a spare tire, but a vice president that has a well-defined role. When he was talking, he was not talking we, he was talking I. That he knows he already, before he even accepted this role, they have defined what his responsibility, his role will be. So this movement, they're going to present Nigeria a model of how government should be run. They're going to present to Nigerians a different model of government administration. No more the days that someone will win an election after 6 months, he has not even brought his cabinet. But this one, before you vote, you know who will become who. And as they are sworn in, men are brought to the National Assembly, you know you are addressing this person as somebody who is going to be in the position of education. This one is going to be in the position of finance. They are changing things. So let's continue what we're doing. The little we can, strategically. God has answered our prayers. God has answered our prayers. So let us do what we can, and then God will do what we cannot.
Okay.
When we do what we can, God will do what we cannot. God bless you all.
God bless you too, Mr. Cal. Thank you so much for that submission, and thank you for the super sticker. God bless you. Our time is already fast spent. We still have like 3 people here who are yet to say anything, but you guys actually just joined us. So I'm just gonna give you guys 1 minute to round up on everything we are talking about. So I'm going to start with Engineer Joseph Igama. Engineer Joseph, please, your 1 minute starts now.
Hello. Good evening.
Engineer Joseph, good evening to you.
Yes, thank you very much for having me here, and thanks for the great work you're doing.
Yeah.
Yes, for Adebanjo, he has been very consistent. Not just him, even EK Clark, the leader of the PANDEF, they shared the same position, and they've been consistent for the past more than 2 years on the presidency coming from the southeast, and then them supporting Peter Obi. For the APC choice, Tinubu's choice of a vice presidential candidate, personally, I wouldn't even want to comment on that until after the 15th of July, because it's actually like a prayer answered for me. It's very positive, it's very good, and I pray he doesn't even change his mind until let them just seal it. Let tomorrow come and pass very, very fast. It's important. Then, and I would like to use the opportunity to encourage those of us that are abroad to check Take Back Niger on Telegram. If you're on Telegram, try and join Take Back Niger Telegram link and see if you could link with the WhatsApp group of your state and see what is happening in your states and all that. Because there's a lot of work being done there for Peter Obi. So at least you see what is happening in your states, and then you can advise and then support them, and then see how far they can go. It will be very good. So it's wonderful. It's just good. Everything is positive. Everything is really positive. So personally, I don't really like wasting time on APC issues and PDP issues, because personally, I was an APC member for more than 8 years. I left APC not long ago, and even 2019 elections, I couldn't vote for President Muhammadu Buhari because the failure, we haven't even seen that kind of failure in the history of this country. Just 4 years. I would have been stupid for me to have voted for him even in 2019 when I was still a member of the party. Then look at 7 years after, and then look at the kind of failure that we've had as a country. So who is that human being? Who is that person that will be talking about APC, voting for APC?
All right, thank
Again,
you.
I don't understand. So
Thank you very much,
APC is
engineer.
completely out of it. You understand? So
Thank you.
it's
Thank you so
okay.
much.
Yeah, thank you very
Yeah.
much.
All
Yes.
right, thank you. I'm gonna go straight to Golden Moses right now. Golden Moses, please, 1 minute.
Thank you, Ima, for this opportunity. It's a pleasure joining you guys live today. I've been following this program, and I think I like what you guys are doing, and it makes me happy. Each time I'm on this program, I feel refreshed.
Thank you
I've said
so
to
much.
myself and several others that some people try to make mockery of us, of our candidate, by saying, if you dare win, they will die. And I said to myself, if not because of the way they have allowed us to remain nothing, they have crippled us in this nation. I will also say, if any of those other candidates win, I think I will walk with barefooted to anywhere outside this country for my safety. God is just doing it to our favor. Let's keep our faith uh, ahead, up to God, watching what is happening. The camp is being torn down because God is working something to our favor. The cry of everyone on this platform and every youth of Nigeria has been heard loud by God. And I think that is why their eyes are being blinded and they don't know what they are doing right away. So I applaud. I just want to applaud our efforts, or your effort on this program. I will keep being with you. I don't have much to say today. That is just all I have to do, and I thank you
Thank
all for
you.
your effort being on this platform.
Thank you so
I'm
much. Thank you
connecting
very
with you
much.
from Nigeria here.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank
Golden
you.
Moses. Thank you so much for that. We appreciate you. Endeavor to always join us. Thank you so much. I'm going to go to Ese Ogene Obiere. I hope I got that correctly. Ese Ogene. Can you hear me, please? Are you ready for me? Ese Ogene. Okay, I guess Mr. Essay is not ready for us. So that being said, meaning everybody has contributed on the show. Guys, please, you have 30
Yes,
seconds to
yes.
make your
Can you hear me?
contribution. Mr. Essay Ogene, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Mr. Essay.
Okay, very good one. And I want to appreciate everybody on this platform. I like to think like a strategist, and I like us to begin to break it. I know we are doing a lot of work. God will bless us. It's a new dawn in Nigeria, and I'm glad to be associated as an obedient person and be obedient. It's a new Nigeria, and I want us to take it to our very local. I like somebody who said something about your state, and I live in the UK. Like what people somebody said about go to your state, the Instagram handle, what is happening in your state and how you can contribute. First of all, there are so many people in the villages that we need to tell. They don't know how to speak English. We'll speak our language and tell them and pass this information down. Because the era of one bag of rice or half bag of rice and one bag of salt is over for 8 years. So we need to go at every beat. And if there's any platform, I don't know whether we are committed financially. This is my first time. Even if it's one pound every day, let us make this thing work and support it and make it come to pass. That's my summation. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Essay.
I will be breaking because I'm on the train. So it will be breaking. That's why you're not able to hear me.
Okay,
thank
great.
you. And I would try to tune in tomorrow as well. God bless you all.
Thank you so much, Mr. Essay again. God bless you too. That being said, you guys, we have just 30 seconds each to contribute to make our final contributions. I'm going to start with Madam Rita, please. Madam Rita.
30 seconds. If we say 30 songs, then I'll just say vote for Labour Party. That's all. 30 seconds is over.
At least 1 minute will be okay. I don't know why 30 seconds. What are you going to say?
Well, it's okay. Kachi is tired. It's over 4 hours we've been here, so it's understandable. I just want to let everybody know that you know, race card, ethnicity card is what is at play. Let us not deceive ourselves. It's practiced all of, at least I know in North America it's practiced, even though they're kind of like subtle in the way they do it compared to Nigeria, where it's like, they do it in your face. I mean, if you look at even the one who's the going for the head of the Tory party in the UK, she's married to a white man. That's why she's there. If you look at the first female governor general of Canada, she was married to a white man. And look at Ketanji Brown Jackson, the first Black Supreme Court judge. She's married to a white man. So those things play cards when it comes to politics in the West. They're just very subtle about it compared to Nigeria. So let us not ignore the fact. Now, a Muslim ticket is a complete no-no. And we should keep talking about it because it is part of what makes Nigeria today. We are very religious people. We shouldn't ignore that. We shouldn't make it seem like it's not important, or like what Sir Andrew was saying, hypothetically, if this one was no. I mean, representation matters. Representation matters. That is why we have agitations everywhere. Representation matters, and respect too. I don't even mind even if it was a traditional man who was even the president. In fact, I think I will even feel more comfortable because by the time they swear to one of these demigods, Oloko or whatever, we know that they are swearing just like the way they do in Japan. So let us not pretend or try to be very careful, say, oh, we're too emotional. It is important. The race card, the ethnicity card, the religious card is very important in politics all over the world. But in Nigeria's case, we do it in the open. So a Muslim ticket is a complete no, nil, no. Thank you.
She said Neil. Thank you very much, Madam Rita, for that. I'm going to go straight to Mr. Jordan. Mr. Jordan, please.
Yes, thank you, everybody. I want to say that this election that is coming, I don't want us to see it as just 2023 stuff. this is way beyond that, okay? And I want everybody to see it as like our life depends on it, okay? Because the truth of the matter is, even if many don't want to acknowledge it, the truth of the matter is that Buhari and his people, they have agenda, and their single agenda is to colonize Nigeria. That is a fact, all right? And they are doing this, they're pursuing this vigorously. Okay, so if Peter Obi, let's for instance, God forbid, he is not there, every other candidate, what is he called? Tinubu has said it in several forums that he's going to continue with Buhari's agenda. And what has been Buhari's agenda for this past 7 years? Killing and spilling of Nigerian bloods, poverty, abject poverty, people suffering, dying every day. Hospitals doesn't have equipment. Lecturers on strike. Children are at home for months. No roads. Roads are dilapidated. No electricity. Darkness all over the country. That is the agenda that Tinubu said he is going to continue to pursue. Agenda of terrorists being arrested, and they are given a red carpet, and they will say they have repented, and they will enlist them to become into Nigerian forces. And then these same people will sabotage the real Nigerian army, and that many do you guys know that many Nigerian soldiers today are being slaughtered in the north? Okay, they are being slaughtered because when they go and pursue, then they go after these terrorists. Their mates, their counterparts who have infiltrated their means will tip them off, and they will ambush them and kill them. These things are not reported in the media. Many parents don't even know that many of their children have died, just like what is happening in Ukraine today. Many Russian soldiers have died, even their parents don't even know, because Putin has clamped down on all the media through which people would have known the truth. That is exactly what is happening in Nigeria. People should wake up. This election is not just about 2023, but far beyond. If we still want to maintain our humanity, our identity as indigenous people of our various places that we come from in that unholy contraction called Nigeria, we should then come out in mass and work and fight this battle. This is a great battle that we must fight. It's enough of this killing, especially the killing. Every day I feel pain about the kind of way Nigerians are dying. Whereas in a country where I live, if ordinary pussycat, get trapped in somewhere, you will see America will mobilize everything to save that pussycat. Whereas in Nigeria, people are being killed every day. You can't even see your robotic president coming out to address Nigerians. Should we continue like this when Tinubu and Atiku want to continue the same agenda?
Right.
Let us please shine our eyes. And finally, please, for just a second, for some of us that still continue to nurse this idea, people abroad, they talk and talk, why let them come home and help? Please, let us leave this kind of ideology. People abroad is even the reason why you at home in that Nigeria is still walking on the street without falling off and dying of hunger, because your economy has been bastardized. The forest, the foreign currency that the traders in Nigeria are still struggling to trade. Okay, the only money they have is the money that is being sent by these diaspora Nigerians, because your money from oil is no more there. Even when they were there before, these politicians have stolen all of them. That is what they use in bribing. That is what they use in stealing and packing the money and hiding them under soccer ways and all different ways that they hide them, so that they are not there in circulation for our importers to go and buy goods from other countries to come to Nigeria and sell. What you have there today is just the little money that the money that Nigerians in diaspora are sending. That is why that the economy of Nigeria is still thriving. Otherwise, it would have completely, in fact, there would have been total darkness in the economy of Nigeria. So let us have this. Okay?
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Jordan, for that contribution. Mr. Tiobala, you're up next, please.
Yeah, thank you so much for the work you are doing, and everyone who are on the go for a better Nigeria. Remember, there was a time this Buhari administration sent a letter to all churches in Nigeria that they want to start installing people to be in charge. You know, many people, like they said before, are be killed, no report of anything. But I also want you to be sensitive, because before Jesus Christ was killed, it was one of them among the disciples that sold Jesus Christ out. Many people will come here telling you we should stop the issue of it's not by Muslim, whatever. If they have anything to link Peter Obi down right now, they will be saying it. It's an advantage for all. We'll keep on preaching that word. Nigeria does not belong to even Christian and Muslim. It belongs to different religions. So for one person to be in charge of that thing is not fair. We will not allow it. Whatever angle, whether being hypothetical or whatever, this is Nigeria. We are talking about reality. People are killed on a daily basis. Government are not even taking any responsibility. They are not even care. They don't even care. All they know, IPOB are in one place because they are agitating for good governance. They name it terrorist organization. White people who are killing people in church, murdering, bombing train, going everywhere, they have not named the terrorist organization. I don't know why we are blind to all this issue of religion or whatever. Whether we like it or not, every region must be represented, whether being South, West, or whatever, or any type of religion. So this is not the time for us to keep mute. We must talk, and we'll keep on talking. However, we should keep the fire burning. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tiobala. Up next is Mr. Andrew. Mr. Andrew, please.
Yeah, thanks very much. Let me first of all acknowledge that I am not dismissing the role that religion and race plays in politics, even in our day-to-day life. I've never dismissed that. But I would like to say, even in the Western world where things works, these things still used to play, but things work there. If the United States election is coming up, that's when you see the candidates going to the black voters. But at the end of the day, there's job, there's electricity. They make certain, the basic things is what I'm clamoring for. Even in his days, Jesus Christ told the people following him. I know some of you are following me because of the miracles. Not that because they're really interested in him. Some of them don't care whether it's Jesus or not. They just know that where Jesus is, there's going to be food. But what I'm saying in a nutshell is, in order not to be taken misunderstood, is we have a credible person, which is Peter Obi, who we know is going to deliver for us. Whether he's a Christian, some Muslims say he's a Christian, they're not going to vote for him. But he's going to deliver. So that is what I'm trying to say. A credible person that will deliver at the end of the day. Definitely, whether Muslim or Muslim ticket, I'm not going to vote for Tinubu, definitely. And the agenda that he brought in that particular person, I think somebody has mentioned it before. There's an agenda for it. The man may not last long, or it's just there for a reason. They all know. So these are the things we have to fight against. Like, I believe in preaching hope, even in a place where there is no hope. I believe in seeing light at the end of the tunnel. And I believe we should not miss these chances that we have by sensitizing people back at home. Because at the end of the day, they are the one that matters in this situation, because we can't vote. We can only preach the message to them and make them understand that things can work back in that country. Like I said earlier, the election has already been. We've already finished the election. Peter Obi has won this thing. We're just waiting for him to take the position. As far as I am concerned, I'm not speaking hypothetically in this case. I'm speaking reality. So don't get confused with my hypothetical analysis or illustration that I brought on the floor. It's used and it will forever be used. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Andrew. Up next is Golden Moses. Golden Moses, please. Golden Moses,
Thank
are you ready?
Ima. On a final note, like I said, what I see in this race is a walkover. As you can see, a massive adoption of our candidate is going on now. And their fear has always been how we're going to turn this support on the internet or on the social media into voting. And I believe that it is right there because the structure is everywhere. As for Muslim ticket is not something that is going to fly in Nigeria at all. Tinubu believes he has the money, but he might just have been used because he believed that he has the power, he can inflict fear in them. They allow him to have it, but he's definitely going to lose it. I listened to a record of what his so-called running mate also has to say. What they want is not even the vice president per se. Like the last caller says, they might be having an agenda behind that should, in case he still have any way he can manipulate to get in there. I think they don't mean well for him, but like I said earlier, my belief is that it's God himself that is going to take back Nigeria for us, and he's using Peter Obi as the one who will be a stepping stone for us to get to the new desired Nigeria. Thank you very much. See you
Thank
tomorrow.
you. Thank you, Mr. Golden Moses. Join us 6 p.m. tomorrow for our debate. Thank you. Amoyes Corner, you're up next.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you to everyone. So quickly, I just wanted to say, make a statement about, this was how we were all very casual and cavalier about when they said they were going to, people in the South should give land to their cows to graze. This was how everybody was taking it with levity, like, oh, casually, like, well, it's just land, so that the cows can feed. And then, hey, here we are. After that was passed, here we are. They've taken over land. So for me, that Muslim ticket is actually a downfall for them, to be honest. And if anybody, personally, it's Obidati from now to whatever, right? They're showing us the bad sides of their bad angles. Let's leverage on those bad angles. They're choosing the wrong people to be our leaders. These people there's no what's the word I'm looking for now? We don't know who some of these candidates are. Some of them don't even have credentials. We don't even know if they're Nigerians. There's no proof. There's no work they've done that we can point to and say, hey, they did this and that and the other. These people have nothing. We've had the opportunity right now. This is our opportunity. We need to do the work on the ground. Everybody needs to be involved. We cannot be comparing Nigeria with the West. I keep saying it. We have not gotten there. The mentality of the people back home alone, it took us a while to get to a point where we're able to even have conversations like this, where people understand where we're coming from. So everybody needs to be involved. There's work to be done. There are some states that still don't have PVCs. That's what we need to be focusing on. And I agree with the sentiment of Mr. Andrew, who said Obidati has won already, but the work has to continue. We must get busy now more than ever. We have time to do that, so we cannot fold our hands. Let's not take these people, when they show us who they are, let's believe them. They've come out and they say they are Muslims. Let's believe them. They've already said they were going to Islamicize or whatever. Let's take them for their words and run with what we've got to make sure that their narrative is not what comes true. It is our narrative. We are the ones with the power. Otherwise, we turn Sri Lanka for their hand. It's simple. All right, people.
Thank you, Amoyes Corner. Mr. Lucky, you came late, but I'm going to give you 1 minute to make your submission, please. Mr. Lucky.
Yeah, thank you very much, everybody.
Good evening.
Mr. Lucky, I'm calling from Dakar. Yeah, my submission is that even Just now, I even call my brother in Nigeria. Yeah, everybody is in Edo State. Everybody is everybody is Obi. There is no problem about that. Well, Tinubu and Oshiomhole, we have defeated them before. We still defeat them now. There is no problem about that. For I just come in, but I was listening before. For somebody was describing Obi, whether if he's a Muslim, whether that kind of thing, how he going to be that kind of thing. It doesn't even work like that now. It doesn't work like that because even though say being a Muslim, everybody na Muslim. But for the situation of Nigeria this time, it creates fear for everybody. Eh? Because of Buhari said, even create fear for everybody. If not that 1990, now that can't happen. What of Abiola? I think say Muslim now, something like that. There's no problem. But the situation of Nigeria this time, everybody is afraid. Even they told Simba to sharing money in the market. A whole pastor, a whole professor. Eh? You're supposed to be afraid of these people. That's why you see everybody is argue. Even who be the okay? Let's say you go and bring Salusi. Salusi is more educated, more intelligent. You go and bring supporter of Boko Haram to come and do your VP. That is very dangerous. Eh? I pray we will not miss this. We will not miss this 2023 election. But if you miss, I will pray for my pray God. I have money to buy ticket. I remove my family. I have only one daughter there. My children are here in Canada. Now I will just remove only my one daughter there. I remove it there because I know that country will be too hot for everybody the next 5 to 6 years. But we pray we will not come to that. We're going to succeed by this time. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much.
Other people contribute. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lucky. I want to say thank you to our amazing panelists, Madam Rita, Mr. Goldie Moses, Mr. Lucky. I can see Mr. NCBD right there, but Mr. NCBD, I'm so sorry. Our time is already fast spent. Mr. Andrew, everybody that contributed, Mr. Tiobala, oh my yes, Connor, oh my. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, everybody that contributed on the show today. We have some new people. Mr. Daniel was also here. Thank you so much for being here with us. Mr. Juden, thank you so much for being here today. We appreciate you. We love you. Eric Leobi, I see you right there. Mommy of all mommies, Mommy Diaspora, I see you. Liberty Anthony, I see you right there. Johnson Emmanuel, thank you so much for being here with us. I appreciate you. Ugochukwu Ndukwe, thank you so much. Naomi Bella, thank you so much. Irene Finance, thank you so much for being here with us. I can see Daniel Alex. Daniel, thank you so much for being here with us. I appreciate you. Amechi in the faith, thank you so much for being here. Johnson Emmanuel, thank you so much. Johnson, are you the warriors for comment section today? Oh. Thank you so much, Mr. Daniel, for Mr. Johnson Emmanuel for being here. I can see Samuel Unag. Samuel, thank you so much for being here. Edo Light Watch, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I can see D.A. Osadolo. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, guys. Mr. Kennedy Conegate, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you guys so much. And to our amazing viewers right there, watching us from anywhere you are, thank you so much. As in, you guys are not too much. I truly salute for all of you now. Not too much. Thank you so much. I can see Jude Uzumba. Thank you so much. Oh my yes, corner. Thank you right there. I see Ese Ogene Obire. Thank you, Olushola. Thank you so much for being here. And we had a lot of new people today. I'm really glad, guys. This is why I plead with you guys to always try and like our broadcast whenever we come on live, so we can spread the word, so more people can come here and see the work we do here. I can see Rizba, thank you so much. Peter Obi supporter, thank you so much for being here with me today. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. We have a lot of comments. I might not be able to call everybody's name, but you guys, trust me, I see you all. I see the love that you show to Nigeria Watch. God bless you. God bless the work of your hands. God bless everything that you do. God bless you. I see Imo Sokri. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, guys. I'm super grateful. Please endeavor to join us Friday 6 p.m. Nigerian time for our debate. Monday to Saturday 10 a.m. Nigerian time for our newspaper review. And Monday to Thursday 5 p.m. for our discussion. I remain your girl, Kachi One. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. I appreciate you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Yes, you watching me. Without you, there's no Ninja Watch. We cannot spell success without you. God bless you all so much. God bless you. And God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Have an amazing night rest. Bye-bye. Ciao, ciao.